I talk like Mickey Rourke.
Oh no, Mickey! I was watching.
He's getting evicted.
About
yeah.
Mickey Rourke.
Yeah,
but then he said he doesn't want it either.
He's like
I don't need your money.
He's like, fuck you guys.
That's desperate.
He's all I need is a pair
what?
of boots and bootstraps.
He's evicted because he lost all his money because he's been spending it poorly.
Oh, so he just
doesn't
can't pay rent.
Have any money? Yeah, apparently
he's been spending it wrong.
So like his managers set up like a GoFundMe or something, but then he's just like, "What the fuck? I don't condone this. I don't want your fucking money."
Yeah,
and I was just like, "Oh, okay."
He's just living his life the way he wants to, and just leave him alone.
Yeah,
So
he needs to wrestle again.
I mean, he needs
to make The Wrestler 2.
Oh, he was great in The Wrestler.
Where he survives at the end, and then he just continues wrestling.
Well, he's in heaven, and
then he settles down with the stripper with the heart of gold.
No, he's in heaven, and now he's fighting all the heels who are in heaven. Hogan, he has to beat the shit out of Hogan.
Hogan's in heaven? No, he's not.
No.
Is he dead? He's dead, right?
Hogan's dead. Yeah, it'll be a crossover.
Piece of shit.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. When did he die? Hold on.
Last year.
Hulk Hogan died, right?
Yeah, good.
Last
year
did.
Finally died, dude. That piece of shit.
I feel like I like kind of remember that, and then
dude. Remember when he turned into the bad guy? Never forgiven, dude. Glad he's dead, dude.
I mean,
spit on his fucking grave, dude.
He's been a bad guy his entire career, essentially.
Remember when Hulk Hogan turned into a bad guy?
Yeah. Remember when Hulk Hogan stopped the wrestling's first attempt at unionization by squealing to Vince McMahon?
He's like,
that doesn't work for me, brother.
When based Jesse the Body Ventura attempted to create a union.
I don't want health care.
No, he just doesn't want to share his millions of dollars. That's why.
Yeah, but he had that show though.
Sure, everyone has a show. We have a show. That's not special anymore.
Show, dude.
That's not special,
The only thing I could think of was like I forget if it was SNL or Mad TV.
Like a reality TV show, like in 3 hours.
Yeah,
was his talk show just the Hulk Hogan talk show?
Yeah, it's called the Hulk Hogan Variety Hour.
No, he had a reality show, didn't he?
Okay, I'm thinking of a sketch then from a late night comedy thing.
It was called Hulkin' Around.
Was it? Yeah. With the whole family, right? Like he had like a whole...
Yeah, he's like...
We're talking about two separate things now. You're talking about the actual reality show. Dan is referring to the Mad TV sketch.
Your voice always goes up, so everything is like, reality show? Yeah. So we had... Let me tell the story. When I was in college, we were in this photography class, and there was this older Eastern European woman who was taking a photography class. You had to take photography before you took cinematography. So we're doing a photography class.
Yeah.
And she would sit in the back, and she was loud as fuck. And the professor would say something, and she would repeat it, but with it going up high at the end. So she's like, then you're going to get paper to expose the film. Paper? And then, and to this day, like if I have like lunch with the college guys, I'll just say paper, and start laughing. Everything was high pitched, like and this paper's due in 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yeah,
it reminded me of another college staff person that Martin and I know of who worked at a dining hall, and she would offer you ketchup, if she served you fries, but she would go, ketchup?
Oh no!
Ketchup for your
I'm
fries?
thinking about the other one. That was like one story Christopher told us. The other one, I remember every single time we get a sandwich, she'll always ask, "You want a pickle?"
Oh, like every time. Yes, I think it might have been the same person actually.
It's the same person. It was the same person.
Yeah.
The ketchup was because Christopher was confusing her about what to put on the sandwich, whereas like the sandwich thing,
right
on the side,
sandwich.
She'll always ask, "You want a pickle?"
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, cheeks.
Well, I thought the story you were going to get into, Ricardo, because you said you wanted us to ask you, is what happened to your cat. And you were like,
did I say that?
Yeah, you were like, next time we meet, ask me about what happened to my cat.
I must have really high shit, dude. So, I'll say the story. I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, I'm like $1,300 poorer because of the stupid cat, dude.
Why?
So what happened was right after Christmas, was it? Mm-hmm. No, right before Christmas. Okay, yeah, it was a weekend before Christmas. Mm-hmm. She started drooling one night, like a lot.
Oh, yeah, that's not a good sign. Yeah,
and I thought she was poisoned. I thought like, because she in the middle of the night she goes into the shower, and I thought she must have eaten shampoo, or like I was like, do we have Head and Shoulders? Did she get into Head and Shoulders? Like what poisoned her? You know?
Well, certainly not your shampoo.
Dude. No, I don't wear shampoo. But by the way, you just because I'm bald. But here's the thing: when I had hair, I'd use one soap for everything. Like there's no difference.
What?
There's no difference in the soap. It's all soap, dude.
No, it's
you just
not.
Use it for everything.
They're very different, actually.
Marvin, not scientifically proven, dude. Not scientifically.
There's literally a different list of ingredients.
You probably believe in the moon landing, dude.
Didn't Dial once release like an all-in-one like head-to-toe body wash?
And those were terrible. That's why they stopped using them.
Everything can be all in one, dude. Just use shampoo. Use shampoo for everything.
Yeah, let's deep fry my chicken nuggets in gasoline. Let's do that. Yeah,
it's not the same, Marvin.
That's an extreme example.
Here's the thing, dude. What's the difference if you use shampoo for everything? There's nothing. There's no difference.
There actually was. There was one time where a certain type of shampoo worked well for my hair, but if I got on other parts of my body, I would actually get rashes because I have skin allergies.
Oh my God, dude.
So it became a thing. I'm not even joking. Yeah.
Because you have really horrible genes, dude. You need to trade those in for better ones. So back to the cat, dude. Yeah. So I don't mind using one fucking soap for everything, dude. It doesn't matter. Maybe that's why I'm going bald, dude.
I was gonna say, I was like, you know.
I mean, if you don't have any hair, then the shampoo is just
that's
unnecessary.
Yeah,
that's a moot point now.
You could totally do one thing.
So I was like, oh, this is the middle of the night.
Oh no, it's always the middle of the night. It's always the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and she was laying next to me, and then so at one point, like, I get up and make a little snack, dude. You know, make a little midnight snack.
Yeah.
And I go back.
Why do you say that like you're disappointed in yourself?
Because I shouldn't be doing that. I got the diabetes, and I shouldn't be doing that, dude.
You're correct.
Yeah. I was snacking on. I'm trying to snack on salads, on carrots, but it's still. Okay. I should just not be doing that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I am high as a kite, dude. And I finish whatever the salad I'm making, and then I go sit down, and I'm like, and after a while, I'm like, did I fucking piss myself, dude? Because I'm so relaxed. Remember, I thought I took an edible, and I told you guys that I thought I shit myself.
Yes,
I was so relaxed.
Yes, I remember. Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I'm so relaxed. I pissed myself. I'm like, that's not good. I should see a doctor about that. Like, you know,
that's a prostate issue.
Yeah. That's a prostate
it would be.
thing. Yeah. So I'm like, oh. So I took my pants off, and so my pants were soaked, dude. But my underwear wasn't. So I was like, oh, that's fucking odd, dude. You know, like how, and like the front isn't soaked. It was just the back.
How is that possible?
Did I pee from the back? I mean, what kind of witchcraft is this? You know, what kind of, I'm going to say it. What kind of,
did it just spill directly out from the balls?
Romani did I run over? You know what I mean? To get this curse. Yeah. And so see how I kind of did it? It's an insult, but not that bad. So
better.
So
I guess.
Yeah, it's a better.
It's progress. There's progress being made.
Progress.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh man, something's awry. And so I keep looking at the cat, and I see that she's drooling because she'll like lay in front of me on the coffee table. She'll lay in front of me, and I'm like, oh wow, she's dripping a lot of stuff from her mouth. She must have just drank water, and then it's dripping more and more. And like a couple of minutes in, I'm like, that's a puddle. And I'm like, oh, the cat. I moved the cat when I sat down. Did it drool that fucking much? So I started worrying, dude. I'm like, no, and then like I'm looking at it, and it's drooling, but like, and I'm like, okay, was she poisoned? So like I tried giving her a little like treat, and say it loud because she's gonna run over here. Oh, you heard me. So I give her one of those things. And she eats it fine. She's got energy. She's not like, you know how like she's not like lethargic.
Look, she's like probably hitting you up.
She's
now.
here. Yeah.
Well, I gotta check my cat. I hope it's not dead. Hold on.
Oh gosh.
Sorry, my old cat falls asleep, and it feels like she's dead. She doesn't.
Oh, that happened.
gosh.
Yeah, we wondered too when we were visiting. Yeah.
I love her.
So anyway, this is a long story that's even longer now. So I'm like, at one point, do I wake up my wife? You know, because it's the middle of the night. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
It's late.
And I'm trying to see like troubleshoot, you know, but I'm like, what could it be? And I'm looking it up, and it's like, well, if they're poisoned, could be a sign of like kidney failure, some bullshit, dude.
Yeah, it's always the worst. It's always the worst things. Yeah.
So I'm like, no, I'm just gonna reset from my mind because that's bullshit. That's all you always go to, you know. I once thought I was having a heart attack, and it was just fucking acid reflux. So I'm like, it's nothing. And then I'm like, And then sometimes it would stop, but it would come back, and I'm like, oh. So finally, I wake my wife up, and I'm like, hey, this cat's fucking drooling. She's like, you woke me up for that? I'm like, yeah, an excessive amount. So she gets up, and she's like, oh shit, that's not normal, you know?
Yeah.
And so she's like, well, let's see if it kind of goes away. Like, she seems like she's not like, she doesn't seem like she's like lethargic and like no energy. Yeah. She had energy, and it's middle of the night. She had energy. She's like, let her rest for a bit. So I laid her down on the foot of because where she sleeps, at the foot of my bed, like we're like on my feet, and my feet are wet, dude. And like within minutes, they're wet because it just soaks into the bed. And I'm like, this is normal. So we start looking it up, and then now she's panicking, and I'm panicking, and I'm like, oh fuck, what is it? So she's like, I don't know, but this doesn't look good. This doesn't feel good. And I think it's Sunday night.
Oh,
Sunday night or Saturday, one of those nights. And she's like, we can take her now, but it's going to be a lot of money if we take her right now in the middle of the night. We could find an emergency vet down the street, which is open, which we know is open.
Yeah.
Or we could gamble and just wait till the morning, and it's gonna be a lot, but not as much.
Oh yeah, it'll be like a third of the price. We know. Like, we've gone through similar shit.
Yeah, I like gambling. Let's gamble. So we wait till the morning, and then I stay up all night with a cat just to make sure it doesn't die. I'm like, if it starts getting worse, I'll just run over there and take her. You know. And so I'm up all night, and then my wife wakes up, goes to bed, wakes up, and takes her, and they're like, oh, you have to leave her. It looks like it's nausea. Like there's nothing really. They took x-rays, and they're like, oh, well, she went to one vet, and the vet was like, nothing's really coming up in the x-rays. We have to send this x-ray to get analyzed by the x-ray guy. And it's like, okay. And she's like, well, that's going to cost more money. I was like, okay.
What?
Yeah. Like
what?
Yeah.
Of course.
It was,
the fuck?
It's just the vet we normally go to is usually like, okay, so we can do this, or we could kind of like save some money and do this instead, you know, like it gives you options. And this one wasn't.
Right.
So my wife just lost patience, and she just fucking left. She left. She's like, just give me the fucking x-rays. I'm gonna go somewhere else. So then she goes somewhere else, and that vet's really cool, and it explains everything. She's like, look, this thing on the x-rays looks sketchy, but it looks like maybe it's not. We just have to keep her here to observe her. And then we'll do another x-ray in a couple hours. But at the end, we find out that she's constipated.
Oh.
She's just constipated. That was
full of poo.
How did they find that out?
Like, so because they kept her, they did another x-ray, and so she never went poo while she was there. And they gave her they gave her an IV. So she looks like she's wearing Uggs because they shaved her little like arm.
Yeah.
And she looks like she's wearing like Uggs, like she's like a ballet girl.
Yeah.
And so they gave her IV, and they're like, well, we'd like for her to stay and until she poops. And we're like, does that cost money? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, well, then fuck off, dude. Just give her to me, and we'll give her some X-Lax, and Bob's your uncle, you know? And so he's like, that's fine, but he's saying all these things, and he's like, well, we should do one more x-ray before you guys leave. So they did another x-ray, and it looked like it wasn't a blockage. She was just constipated. And what happened is our other cats, both our cats, god damn it, this is a long story. I'm like fucking 30 minutes in, dude. Feels like the other cats had changed their diet to like for their kidneys, like kidney food.
Oh.
And this cat is eating it because we're like, you know what? It's just easier because we have 3 cats.
Yes,
let's just
absolutely.
Switch them all.
Yes.
Both the other ones are on special diets. So it's like, let's just switch them all to the same diet, and then it'll be fine. Well, this cat fucking doesn't like, she loves the food, but her stomach doesn't. So she was just fucking constipated, dude.
Well, a kidney specialty diet lowers the amount of liquid that needs to pass through the kidney system. That's why it like will dry out the cat, which probably dry out her lower intestine, which made it get backed up. So she got dehydrated basically.
And she's like, as long as she poops, she'll be fine. And so we had a trip on the 26th, and we're like, this is a shit storm because
literally,
literally we can't. I'm like, what happens if she doesn't go in the next 3 days? And thankfully, I think on Christmas Day,
it's a Christmas miracle.
The Christmas Eve.
Okay,
she pooped, and we're like, okay, and then she started to get better, and then we started to give her, she now we have to sprinkle her food with like X-Lax. But anyway,
or make her just drink more water, or it can also
she
be.
Already drinks. She drinks a lot of water already. So like,
okay.
We can't make her drink more water. Well, water.
Oh, that's interesting. Dude. Yeah, usually that's the problem with cats. Cats
no,
tend
this
to have
this
a
one
poor...
loves water, dude.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Anyway, so
I'm glad
I
she's
wish
okay.
I could have that money back, and I would have just given her the X-Lax at home. But now I know. Now I know.
That's unfortunately how a lot of. Yeah. This is why
part of me was like, "It's not a good life. 2 years. Let's just put it down."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is what they should be using AI to try to do. To get like the Simpsons like cat like translator going.
Yeah.
Instead of a baby translator, get an animal translator going.
Oh, I thought you were going to go for like an X-ray analyzer or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So
well,
too.
I thought then the cat could just be like, "Hey, I can't poop."
Hey,
the cat will say, "Can't poop over here."
Before we went to the second doctor, my wife did like put it in ChatGPT and put the X-ray, and she's like, Does this X-ray look like there's a blockage? And ChatGPT is like, no, it doesn't look like there's a blockage here.
Well,
and
of course, it's dumb as shit. Yeah.
ChatGPT was right, dude.
Well, there was it was a poop blockage,
Yeah.
right? So, I mean, some sort of.
So, but at first we thought she might have swallowed something.
Yeah,
like as a foreign object.
Obviously,
Yes,
like,
okay.
like
Yeah, that's
something's
always the
physically
fear.
blocking.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, you did the right thing, but
Everything was.
I didn't do the right thing, dude.
By
The
the
right
way-
thing would have been to do nothing and just let it poop. You know?
Unfortunately, she can't tell you that she's, constipated.
Unfortunately, we were idiots and we have pets and we shouldn't have pets. Why keep animals in captivity?
That's okay.
Because you love them.
Yeah, we spent $2,000.
You can't do that with everything. You can't have a
Just
slave, Marvin, and go, I have him here because I fucking love him. It's still fucking horrible.
We had that happen with Bernie. We spent like $2,000 on everything, and it turns out he just like jumped too hard.
He had a sprained ankle.
His leg was just a little like sprained, but it wasn't broken. But he was playing it up. He was just like, oh boy, I can't walk. I can't.
I hope in the future like that they fix that in Star Trek. Like
it's crazy.
You just.
I mean, the vets were like, he has a neurological disorder, and I'm like, what?
You put the cat in the transporter.
Oh yeah.
And they take out the poop on the way out.
Well, also any doctor can just walk by and go. And then
put the little.
We need more
stick.
resilient cats. We need more solid ass cats.
Yeah.
We do.
And this cat's a street cat. You know what I mean? This is
I know.
A trash cat.
Yeah. So she should be strong.
I'm glad she's okay and all is well.
Well,
she's not drooling anymore, right? Like she's just fine now.
No, I'm drooling because I'm fucking $1,000 short, dude.
That's true.
Oh, let's get
make her work
then.
for it.
Welcome to Newbie Star Trek.
Yeah.
Well, this week we watched the Armageddon, not the Armageddon.
You can cut all that out. I don't give a fuck, dude. Cut that cat shit out. Dude.
No, we're gonna keep that cat shit in. Okay, that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we'll get like a few comments about it.
But it's Armageddon Game.
You know what? We'll have Marvin will have fucking chapter thingies for you.
That's why I put the chapters in podcast,
dude.
everyone. I've been doing that.
A lot of
since
people are on their
So for
phones,
this
and
one,
it's hard to seek sections on a phone. It's
Well,
like
then fuck off.
For this one, Marvin put useless cat story.
Yeah.
No, it's the intro. It's always the intro is something else.
it's a soft
Maybe
ass
this
cat
might
story.
help. You never know. You might help somebody else.
I hope
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. So it'll be like,
Now
maybe
I
my cat's
know.
drooling.
Now
But
I know.
one time I remember Ricardo said,
Yeah.
Did
What
I
did he
change
say?
their food?
To
Did
do
I?
what?
I would now think about this.
"Have I waked up my
Part of
wife
me was
yet?"
like, because I had the week off, so I was like, part of me was like, fuck, dude, because I had been flirting with the idea. I told a coworker because we both had the week off. I was like, dude, we should go to Tijuana, dude. We should go to Tijuana.
Oh yeah,
fun, dude.
Yeah, I remember.
And so we were still planning on going, and part of me was like, the cat has like its vaccinations. I'll just take it to TJ and fucking do it over there. Get it for like $200. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, less
Real
than that.
cheap, dude. Yeah. And I'll get some fucking tacos on the way back. You know?
Yeah. You get some tacos while waiting.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't want to wait, and like, it's the holiday weekend, and it's gonna be chaos to get it in and out of fucking.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't thought about that. Yeah.
So I'm glad I didn't.
Especially
do
TJ.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Tacos would have been great though. I might have gotten constipated.
Yeah. You might
So
have
many tacos
felt
I'd
a
eat.
little bit better about
Swap
that.
one
yeah.
constipation for another.
Yeah.
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 the balance must be kept.
Yeah.
Yeah. just like
equivalent
the
exchange.
Toka-Kokon.
That's
And I don't even know, but Ray always constipated, dude. And Kylo always fucking shitting everywhere.
Fucking
dude.
Edward Elric goes up to a guy, goes equivalent exchange, and gives his constipation.
Now you have more poo in your intestine.
Yeah.
But we saw Armageddon.
It's not human
Game.
transmutation if you're just transmuting the poop.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
People are gonna get upset and send us fucking email. Here's the thing about the new year, and it's funny. I don't have any resolutions, but I have a resolution for Sarah.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Wow, very you're prescriptive.
That I prescribe her
God.
to not give a shit about comments. Yeah, that's my favorite thing. Is that like
I've stopped caring a lot.
Everybody has
more.
opinions.
I don't think it's come up lately.
and that's fine. Yeah, like it's fine. Here's the thing: is that you're
I care what people think.
It's called Newbie Star Trek. We don't know shit about Star Trek,
No, we don't.
and also, who cares? You know what
I
mean?
did read one comment recently that someone was just like, listen to this episode. It was terrible. This is a horrible podcast or something like that. And I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, I'm sorry
I
you feel
listened
that
to
way.
the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Just to
Here's the
confirm
thing.
how
They're
terrible
like, I
it
thought
was.
this was going to be good, but it wasn't. And I was like, okay.
Here's what I like and hate about that.
All right.
I love, as you know, Marvin, my favorite thing to do is to comment on things on whether it used to be on Facebook, but I'm off Facebook now. But like, I would find like, you know how they would show live car chases, at least in LA, they would show live car chases.
Sure.
I would always comment on them.
Right.
But here's the thing. It's not fun to just be like, oh, this sucks, dude. Because it's not like funny or like entertaining.
Yeah.
It's like, if I'm going to complain about something, it's got to be entertaining. You know what I mean? And I wish people who complained about this podcast were entertaining. So at least give us something. Do you know what I mean?
Some are entertaining. So.
I would comment on high speed chases on Facebook. I'd be like, this is great and all, but does anybody know if CBS is bringing back 2.5 Men?
right. Yeah, right.
No, you should have said, I thought this was going to be good, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
and everyone, and eventually, like, people would start liking. People would start liking the comment and like put a little happy face thing. And I'm like, you know what? Some people were like watching this and then reading my comment and they're like, nice, dude. This guy knows what's up, dude. You know?
I think the most interesting class of comment we're getting a lot recently is everyone's like, oh, this is just Notebook LLM. And I'm like, have you listened to what we're talking about?
What is that?
Why would Notebook
Ryan
LLM
Gosling?
be talking about constipation in a cat?
Wait, what is Notebook LLM?
So Notebook LLM is basically you feed, it's like a Google app. You feed it a article or like a book or something.
Oh no, don't tell me this is some AI bullshit. Please
and
don't
then
tell me
you
this
ask
is some
it
AI
to
bullshit.
summarize it for you in the form of two fake people having a podcast with each other.
Not us at all. Are you fucking for real?
Oh, I see.
Like the AI
I like that.
thing?
Like,
I
it's
like
very
that.
easy to assume that can be extrapolated into what we present.
Yeah.
Except
Like,
that
Can you
we
believe they
have
think we're
animated
robots? No, I'm
like
kidding.
you know, simply animated avatars that could be manipulated by a computer if they, you know, were thinking that way. Sure, whatever.
I'm offended.
That's not true, but it's like I can see how people would think that.
Well,
You
AI
live in-
slop,
you live
AI
in a society.
slop does have a relevance to this episode, in my opinion. So
oh
AI.
yeah, it
it
comes
does.
up. Yeah, so
there's
You know what,
AI
that-
for the
let's use
video
that.
forgery.
Can we get
Yeah,
on with
let's-
this? I'm running out of tokens.
let's use that as a transition to Armageddon Game, which first aired on January
What the fuck?
30th.
Why is it called that? What?
I don't know.
I
why
don't
it's called
understand
Armageddon Game.
Am I missing something?
Because
Pretty
the
generic kind of title.
but it's also
Yeah.
like
Getting game?
barely applies because I guess like the weapon could cause an Armageddon, sort of, but
It's Superman
not,
4: The Quest for Peace.
yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not
I
a
don't
game.
know about that title.
But anyway.
This is just like The Rock, dude. When they have those
Oh yeah,
anal
yeah.
beads with
But not
acid, dude.
nearly as strong because this
Yeah,
took like
dude.
days or something. Like,
Yeah,
Very true. Yeah, it took a bit.
yeah.
And I don't know if Bashir fucked the prom queen.
Oh,
Like,
what
he
about that
ages in
Chimera
movie.
virus from MI2?
No,
I don't even remember that in MI2. I don't remember.
it's the
anything
chicken
about it.
foot from Mission Impossible 3.
Or was it MI3? I
Oh.
forgot. I think.
Oh,
One of the
I don't.
threes. Or maybe it's
I don't know. I don't. All I remember in Mission Impossible 2 is drop kicking off of a motorbike.
I mean, that was a John Woo
here's
one,
the
right?
thing about Mission Impossible 2, they never played the Dropkick Murphys.
Oh, right. Just for the split second where there's the one drop kick, and then everything else doesn't have it.
That would have been cool. I would comment that on the reviews for the Blu-ray. There's no Dropkick Murphys in this goddamn movie. 0 out of 5.
Well, it aired Armageddon Game on January 30th of 1994. Now, Dan, would that incur and around the sun? What do you think?
Pulp Fiction?
It was quite some time after the last airing, so there is some history to get through.
All right,
so we should go through the wormhole.
Let's fall in.
So it took a week off, and then DS9 came back to begin alternating eps again. So that's what's happening here. Movies that came out, there are mostly things that aren't very well remembered. We had Blink, a neo-noir thriller film about a blind woman who receives a corneal transplant to get some vision back, only to witness a serial murder and so on and so forth.
Oh, I remember that movie.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
The third
It's not
movie,
real. It's in a documentary.
we also had a third crack at a movie adaptation of the novel The Body Snatchers, just titled Body Snatchers. The previous versions were released in the 50s and the 70s. We also had a comedy movie
There's
called...
also an adult take on it called Body Snatchers.
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah.
You'll find it for sure.
Yeah.
There's also a comedy movie called Car 54, Where Are You? About two beat cops getting into hijinks, played by David Johansen and John C. McGinley of Scrubs fame. It's based on an old sitcom from the early 60s, and it had the Ramones, Penn and Teller, and Mojo Nixon.
Oh,
it sits at 0% at Rotten Tomatoes.
So all of these, it's funny because Dan started off by saying, these are movies no one cared about, and Ricardo for each one was like, yep, definitely, I know that one.
That's the only reason why I actually bothered to still say anything about them. It's because I know Ricardo will have some kind of tag for it. But off of movies, at CES that year, Nintendo attempted to claim that 1994 was the year of the cartridge. And Nintendo of Australia officially took over their own publishing and distributing from Mattel in that region.
Okay.
Notably, in December, that's when the PS1 would launch. So,
I mean, it was the year of the cartridge until the very end.
Yeah, so they got most of it, I guess.
Yeah, they got most of that year. Yeah.
Also in the realm of video games, we had NBA Jam Tournament Edition recently released on Super Nintendo, which was sick. But then on January 25th, we had in the realm of music, R. Kelly's Bump and Grind was released, his first chart topper. So so began R. Kelly's rise.
All right.
Also on the 25th.
I mean, you know.
Why would he hog tie?
We didn't know.
Also,
We
like
didn't know.
he didn't. We didn't know then.
Well, the signs were there. Honestly,
what signs?
No, the song
signs,
even told you there's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing with bumping.
I'm definitely not pissing.
Okay. Also,
like,
that
I believe I can fly, dude.
that was him too, huh?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, that was him.
Man.
Yeah. Also that day on the 25th, lawyers representing Michael Jackson and a teen boy accusing him of molesting him reportedly announced an out-of-court settlement.
Okay.
So lots of stuff in the music world with people.
Yeah.
Money.
January 30th also happened to be the Super Bowl's second consecutive year on NBC, which is the only time the broadcast has been held by a single network for 2 years in a row.
Oh.
And I never even realized that they rotated broadcast networks for the Super Bowl every year.
I did not know that. Do they?
Yeah, they do. If you go look it up, they actually alternate. Like it goes CBS, NBC, ABC, Fox.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Last year was Fox. So year before that was CBS. Last year was Fox, and this year's NBC.
Like I never noticed my whole life.
Wow, I guess I
Fair
just
and
have
square.
never paid attention to.
I mean, that's how you know I'm not a fan of sports. But yeah, also it still makes me feel stupid.
Oh, I had a question. Is the Super Bowl in February?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Wasn't sure.
Okay.
Good to know.
I think Fox has the best type of like programming and announcers. I think
For sports, you mean?
For the Super Bowl.
Oh, for the Super Bowl
specifically.
And football in general, like they spend a little more money on commentators and stuff.
Oh, what do you mean by programming? That I guess.
Like sports.
Well, overall, like just their commentating, like their graphics. I feel like Fox.
Okay, so like the overall presentation of the
overall
game.
presentation.
Okay,
the announcers are more lively. You know what I mean? They're not falling asleep.
Okay,
yeah,
that's fair.
NBC has one or two guys that are good, but
no on-air sports presentation will beat Round Ball Rock for NBA on NBC.
That's the thing. I was about to say NBC is where you wanted to be for NBA for a while.
That song was just too hype.
Yeah. To the point where during the Olympics, they'll still play it for when they're playing basketball.
Yeah, it's great. Wait, do you know the story about how he like wrote the song? Like it came to him and he left a message on his own message machine by calling it. So like, I'm just going to sing this to my own message machine so I know it for later.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So that's the end of our trip to the wormhole, by the way.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think this episode was a banger, dude.
This is the third episode in a row where you're upset.
Honestly,
this is a banger.
I feel like
have you found more to like about this episode than the last two? Probably.
Oh,
I don't know what the last two were, so I can't vouch for them.
Oh, well, actually, you just reminded me. So the last episode we watched, it was a TNG episode called Homeward. This is the one where we met Worf's brother, the Russian
Goodfellas brother.
Yeah, Paul Sorvino. So last week I forgot to do the poll. And if you guys remember, last week,
no, I don't remember.
we
missed the poll.
Not only was the poll, so not only was the poll missed, but we were also split on our rating. So Ricardo and Sarah gave it fairly high scores. Ricardo gave it a 10. Sarah gave it an 8. And then Dan and I gave it
alone, dude.
I think Dan and I gave it a 6 or a 5. I don't remember.
Maybe you had a 5 and I had a 6.
Yeah, that might be correct. But then the funny part is, imagine Nathan helpfully compiled the after the fact poll for us, and it was a perfect split. It was split between 6 and 8.
Wow.
So it is also split amongst our Discord as well. So
okay, so we are reflective of the general public.
I guess so. This is a divisive episode.
I hesitate to say that we are a good sample for the general pop, but okay, that's interesting.
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah, that's interesting.
Can I ask a question? You mentioned a strip club earlier today. You messaged me.
Yeah.
when speaking of poll.
Oh, so that was in the episode before that one, the Pegasus, where you were like, oh man, this is a 10 out of 10 because right at the beginning they referenced the Crazy Horse. And you were like, oh, the Crazy Horse strip club. Now, I was in the background while during the recording, I was like, oh yeah, sure. And then in the back of my mind, I was like, I don't remember a Crazy Horse strip club in North Hollywood.
Where was the Crazy Horse? Where's the Crazy Horse?
Paris.
At the beginning of the episode.
No, there's a Crazy Horse in the States.
There's 2, which you got correct because you mentioned 3.
Yeah.
So you mentioned one in North Hollywood.
Yeah.
You mentioned one in Las Vegas, which was the Crazy Horse, then became the Crazy Horse 2, like TOO, after it got like taken over. And then there was a legal dispute, and then someone created a spinoff called the Crazy Horse 3, but they are all now closed.
Is it kind of like Troll 2, where it has nothing to do with Troll 1?
Exactly. That was exactly.
Oh, damn.
Wait,
even spelled TOO, not 2.
Oh wow, that's petty.
And then the third Crazy Horse is in San Francisco, which you also mentioned. But then Sarah also mentioned there's also a Crazy Horse in Paris,
that's the original.
which is a burlesque show. So it's different from it's not a strip club per se. So it is like,
but it's a performance, it's famous. It's like,
yes. And that's a very famous, tourists go visit that Crazy Horse.
I would go if I went to Paris. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So that's why I brought that up.
But more importantly, Crazy Horse was a Native American.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why.
You know what, Dan?
Here's the thing.
To be honest, that's what we should be talking about.
No, I think we should talk about because I remember there being Crazy Horse in the Valley.
Well, so got shut down.
Did it close down? Did it shut down?
So the closest thing I could find is something called the crazy the horse something that was a club. But
Spearmint Rhino?
No, sorry. No, here's what I found. There was something called the Crazy Horse in West Covina. That's what I discovered.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
It wasn't a strip club. It was just a general restaurant and club.
That you know about.
As far as I could tell, because this is even me looking back in history, because I was like,
wow, you did a dive.
Because that's closed. It I think closed
Marvin
before the
had
pandemic.
to know.
I've only ever been to a few strip clubs, but I remember when I turned 18, my cousin took me to the Spearmint Rhino in
like
City
a
of
rite
Industry.
of passage.
Well, Spearmint Rhino I remembered, so I was like, Spearmint Rhino, and then
and my cousin told everybody that it was my birthday, and I got and then for the next 3 visits, my cousin kept saying it was my birthday. Just because they keep giving us dessert, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this month too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a lot of birthdays. So.
Yeah.
Well, the only strip club local to my area turned into a weed dispensary.
/ strip club?
No.
Oh.
That'd be a business model.
Yeah, dude. And maybe I'm just saying there's got to be like a legal way to like have outside the venue, you have people selling Girl Scout cookies. Because then you got, you know what I mean? You got everything.
And then you go inside and they're selling Girl Scout cookies.
Yes.
Yeah.
But a different kind.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
you know, I don't know if you guys read this article, but the Girl Scout cookies did start, like the Girl Scouts, some of the Girl Scouts would post up outside dispensaries. And
that's smart.
That's smart as shit. Yeah. That's smart as shit. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. I mean,
fair game.
They're not going in and buy weed. You know what I mean? It's like
exactly.
See, that's the thing. I see too many Girl Scout cookie setups outside of like a grocery store. I'm like, you're competing with the cookies inside. I don't know.
Also, you're competing with. Sometimes I'll see them like at a fancy store.
That's the primary place to find them. Let's not poo-poo that.
Yeah, but
it's fine.
Dan, sometimes they're posted up in like a Trader Joe's, and I'm like, this isn't the right venue, dude. You want to go where people are gonna, like
outside like a liquor store,
Well, the people who like Girl Scout cookies covet the Girl Scout cookies. It's like, oh, sweet, the Girl Scout cookies are out again. I will buy them on my way.
You know where you got to post up, dude? Outside the Jack in the
but there's
Box.
so many knockoffs now.
Where all the
Of course, there's always going to be people who's like, no, just go inside, just buy the Keebler, whatever. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, of course they'll say that, but
Especially
like Girl Scout
Trader
cookie
Joe's.
fans want the
They
Girl
have a
Scout
ton
cookies.
of knockoff, and it's like
I
so
got
much
everyone-
cheaper.
That's smart. Yeah, to go out.
I got a hookup, so now I don't go. The cookies come to me.
Yeah, in fact, some people are like, "Oh, now I got it. Now I can finally stop buying those knockoffs that I have to get when they're not available."
Yeah,
I want the really old cookies.
yeah.
But you know
I think they like used like two major like baking corporate or like companies to make the majority of their cookies or something, and that's why there's different names for the boxes depending on where you are.
And also, they used to make the cookies themselves, like the children. With their
good thing that they stopped.
Yeah, it's child labor, dude.
I don't trust that
piece of shit, dude.
That's probably why they stopped. They were like, wait a minute.
No. Child labor's still attacking. The factories are all there. Just got to go to the factories.
Yeah. You got to give it a couple of years, and the Republicans will figure out how to get.
But then they won't be children anymore.
Yeah, right to work.
No. They'll make sure that the children can work. That's their plan.
Okay. I mean, how do you stop child poverty if you don't let them work?
Yeah. They can get. Dan, they can't get corrupted. They can't get corrupted if they're working all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am so afraid of this aging terribly in like 5 years or so.
Could be.
5 months.
It'll be like a newbie Star Trek predicted the future. It's crazy.
Child labor's coming.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Look out.
I really hope our extra wallets are not made with child labor. As far as I could tell,
we don't know that, dude.
Can't confirm or deny.
Or if so, just have them like do something simple, like just press a button. Yeah. Just give them something.
It's
easy
like a video game they're playing.
Yeah, they like it. They love it.
But
they yearn for the button.
Because Ekster reached out to us and was like, "Hey, we're doing a New Year's sale, and you know what? It's actually a pretty good deal. It's 48% off for the New Year's sale.
Yeah.
However, if you use our offer code Newbie, it's up to 68% off.
And I thought you were going to say if you use a code, they'll let the children have more breaks.
They'll let the children go. For every customer that uses the offer code Newbie, they will let one child go. But
God damn it, dude.
Look,
they're gonna drop us, dude.
No, look, they listened to our dick skin promos and they still gave us this additional thing going on. So
look, dick skin's one thing, but child labor, that's a step too far.
Cross the line, sir. They're gonna
the thing is, they're if you use our offer code, it's up to 68% off, and that's because at least during time of recording with our conversations with Ekster, it is an additional 20% discount now. So they've actually upped our discount. It's higher than ever. Wow. I can't confirm for sure that's happening yet, but at time of recording, they asked us to please record it that way. So I think
I'm just saying at one point they're gonna the kids will be thrilled to take their wallets.
Yeah, well, it'll eventually inverse, and it'll be.
They're like, you get a wallet, we'll send you $100.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a win-win for everybody.
Well,
the children get to go home early.
Yeah. You know, check out Ekster.com. That's EKSTER.com. We talk about it all the time, but my favorite thing at Ekster, you know, they have a lot of fun things. They have the travel pack, the backpacks, but my favorite thing has always been their small, compact, bifold wallets with the quick access button. The newest brand.
You guys are really pronouncing button.
Yes.
Button.
Oh my
I
God.
am doing that lately.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are like, Dan was like,
yeah,
maybe they're pushing a button. And I was like, what's going on, Dan?
I've been doing that lately too. I don't know why.
I don't know if I picked it up from somewhere or
I called it out to Marvin the other day because you were
did,
saying
yes.
it.
Yeah.
And I was like,
so you're doing it independently over there.
Yeah, I've been doing it on my
Have
own.
you guys hung out together recently? Maybe it's contagious.
Yeah, I was like, why are you saying it like that?
There's a pluribus situation going on, but only with the pronunciation of button.
I wasn't going to say anything again because I had already brought it up with Marvin separately. I wasn't going to say anything.
It's a little crazy to say anything.
I was. No, literally. I was like, I'm not going to bring it up. I'm not going to bring it up because Marvin knows I already talked to him about it earlier this week. And I was like,
Marvin, we've been through this. Weird.
Yeah.
Stop saying button.
Yeah. We have so much domestic strife because of this button issue.
And then I'll walk around the house going, button.
Yeah. Button.
Wait,
button.
I feel like I've heard you say that.
No,
it's crazy.
I don't
the
say
button. It's all wrong.
It's weird.
Tacos and the buttons.
Do you have a button?
But that's my favorite extra wallet.
What's your favorite feature of the wallet, Marvin?
The button.
The quick eject button.
What do you say British like that though?
The button.
Like, hello, the button.
No, see, that's British button. Yeah, but I'm saying button.
Yeah.
I think it depends on what dialect you're going for. I think there are ones that pronounce it hard and ones that don't.
Button.
I want to know. By the way, I just remembering now because this triggered like a Christmas memory.
Just had Christmas memory
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Chime in, you guys. I know we have a lot of listeners overseas and stuff like that. What are your guys' Christmas celebrations overseas? Do you guys do presents like we do, like just just being consumers like hell and just buying a bunch of shit?
I know what it's like in two different countries. So in Korea, it is like America. So they do give each other gifts. In Japan, but it's way more low. It's way more low.
Do they do it on 25th or the 24th?
It's the 25th. Yeah. Okay. But it's also like less like, oh, a whole family is going to like, oh, we're going to all buy gifts. It's more like we get each other gifts. So it's much,
what do you mean?
A little bit.
That's the same thing.
No, but like, you know how like in American Christmas, it's like, oh my God, we have a tree and there's a bunch of presents under the tree. You open them all on Christmas. It's not like that. It's more like, oh, I got you a gift for Christmas. It's like way more casual. Kind of like almost like an office situation, but for everyone. In Japan, I believe Christmas is a date day. Right, Dan?
It's a couple's holiday mostly, yeah.
Really?
The stereotypical things to eat or like that are, it's a marketing ploy that KFC did a PSYOP over there. And so KFC buckets are like the go-to like Christmas food. Fried chicken is Christmas food in Japan. And so you should also have a cake as well.
Like they're like all hands on deck Christmas Day, dude. We're gonna sell so many goddamn chickens.
No, they go crazy around Christmas Day.
Yeah,
like there are people who be like, fuck it, I don't want KFC on Christmas Day.
KFC is a secret top tier fast food in Asia. Like Koreans love KFC.
No, but KFC in other countries is really good. Yeah.
Well, KFC in Korea is super good.
Yeah, like, it's good in like other countries. I've had it in other countries.
Answer me this, okay? To get back to the show, you're in Starfleet, okay?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about food being fatty. You don't have to worry about diabetes. What combination of foods or food are you replicating?
Oh, carne asada fries.
All the bad stuff.
All the non-authentic fucking Mexican food, I guess.
I mean, that's the thing I like, okay?
I get it.
Okay, bitch.
I get it. Yeah.
Well, carne asada.
So, yeah, it's my
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't think I go crazy. I just want to get, like, specific things I like.
Del Taco?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would be that guy from that one video where he's like, computer, replicate me cheese sandwich.
Yes.
You know, like, it's just whatever I think of in the top of my head that moment. That
I would just start mixing things. Like, I want a soda. I want a Diet Coke from McDonald's. Yeah. Fries from McDonald's, but a hamburger from In-N-Out. I want so many things, dude.
Because once you have unlimited access
with a replicator, like,
I want like
1989 peak KFC chicken. You know what I mean? Like,
So there's also different ones. So like, for example, the Enterprise's replicator has access to the ship's computer. So it has basically access to all of humanity's
like AI,
cuisine.
kind of?
Well, it has a massive library of food to access from, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Deep Space Nine, those are shitty Cardassian replicators. So
bastards, dude.
they have to manually add lots of different programs. So that every once in a while, Miles O'Brien will add a program and they'll be like, oh, that she added a new thing. Awesome. And that's why they also like the replicators at Quark's. It's one of their main reasons he has business.
But if the only principle is like manipulating matter, shouldn't it be just a matter of like, get the recipe in there? And those should be data you could transmit or something.
Apparently it's difficult to program it correctly because your taste buds are specific. So if it's slightly off, it's awful.
Has there ever been a delineated, like, this is how a recipe in the replicator is programmed? Like, did someone try to write it out?
I don't know exactly, but I've seen them put like a little like isolinear chip in it and go, that's a new recipe. So, I've seen that.
I want to know what's up with the replicators.
Yeah, but just to wrap it up for Ekster, go check out.
Oh, we're still on Ekster. Sorry.
Yeah, you go check out their wallets. My favorite is the Ekster Wallet Pro because it's got the quick access button. It's got it's a lot of nice colors. It's really classy looking. A lot of compact wallets kind of look like, oh, look at this. It's like a little hard. In
the US at least. Yeah. We have Valentine's Day coming up.
That's true.
I don't subscribe to that holiday. I'm kind of against it, but I know a lot of people do, and good for you.
Mardi Gras weekend.
Get somebody a wallet. I don't celebrate. I only celebrate one holiday, 2 holidays, mainly because of my kid. But other than that, I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
Dia de Muertos. Yeah.
Yeah, and Christmas and just Thanksgiving. Yeah. Not because I want to give thanks, just because I like turkey.
You want turkey.
Yeah.
Deep fried turkey.
Like food,
Yeah. But I will say the rep mandated line here. Get up to 68% off with my code Newbie by going to partner.ekster.com/newbie.
Your code.
Too long.
So again, I'll put the link in the description, but you can basically just go to ekster.com and use the offer code Newbie, NEWBIE, and that'll
or you should tell them to give us the code button.
Button.
Yeah,
button.
Yeah, but you have to say it right, or else they'll spell it wrong.
Yeah. All right, let's get in there.
Ricardo, Nana visitor here. Could you please tell us what happened in this episode?
Welcome to Newbie Star Trek.
Did we lose everyone by now? Hello? You still with us?
God damn it. We're like 30, 40 minutes in already, dude. God damn it.
It's been 46 minutes. I think it's safe. It's safe to talk now.
You still with us, everyone? Yeah. I think it's safe.
They're all gone.
We got the real ones now.
It's safe.
Yeah. By the way, it's a new year, new me. I'm saying the same. I'm not changing, but
New Year, same me.
Yeah. If you're a listener and been listening a long time, thanks, guys. We really appreciate you, and
it's been a long time.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
And if you're a new listener, leave us a comment. Leave us a bad comment.
Leave us a bad comment.
Yeah, let me entertain.
If you leave us a bad comment, our podcast will get lousy.
Yeah. There's no such thing as bad press, dude. Not these days. There's no such thing as bad comments, dude. Every
bad comments is fine. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So this episode starts off, and these dudes are. Here's what I hate about Star Trek. For someone
the first thing you talk about the episode. Yeah. Here's what I hate about Star Trek.
Well, for
now that we have the real one.
About Star Trek.
So anyway,
First of all, this is a 9 for me.
Oh,
almost a 10, dude. 9.
Oh, right. You like this episode.
Yeah, you really like this episode.
Yeah. But here's my gripe with it: that. This is like goddamn Lord of the Rings or fucking the Game of Thrones. Too many.
Is it just because Julian has a British accent?
No, it just the too many aliens, too many like looks. They all look humanoid, but like I can't keep track of all these aliens.
Yeah. The aliens don't matter. Like that's the thing. Is that like it's just saying it's a different nation basically. And,
it's just like these guys are the Pompadours. These are the Pompadours for me.
I feel like DS9 in particular, the aliens get exotic enough that you're like, I will never remember this alien. Like
they have to really be different. Like there's the squid people. Remember that they had a bomb, the squid terrorist.
But even then, you don't know what they're called. You don't remember.
The Blues Traveler. The harmonica guy?
I mean, I feel for the makeup department. They had their work cut out for him.
Oh yeah. Well, in this episode, the hair department, everyone.
The wig and hair department was working hard.
The Chitarians?
Yeah, they all have these fucking like Tekken haircuts. They have like one guy's got a Hayachi haircut, one guy's got a fucking Kazuya haircut. The same.
Yeah, the lady's got the Kazuya.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah, the hair is a little much. But
so this episode starts off and it's a cop. It's a buddy cop thing, dude.
It is a buddy cop thing, or like a survival buddy.
Well, it's like a buddy comedy. Yeah.
Although originally they were actually not going to buddy them, though. What they were going to do, the person that was going to go with him with Bashir wasn't going to be O'Brien. It was going to be Dax.
I'm glad they switched it because it just would have been a bunch of sex jokes like the whole episode.
He's like, I think we should fuck before you die.
Yeah.
From the various interviews I read, the tone that seemed to be is that Dax and Bashir were basically going to have like a version of what happened in Attached in TNG, where Beverly and
I completely misunderstood you. At first, I thought you were saying that the original idea was to have Miles paired with Dax.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was
Bashir
yeah.
with Dax.
Oh no, I knew it was Bashir.
Yeah, and then it was supposed to. I think they were eventually going to be like, wait,
this makes sense.
I don't want to like pursue you as a romantic partner, Dax.
No.
I think that was.
I don't like that premise. I think it's good they switched it.
Like, and see how remnants of that ended up in the final episode with Julian's like stuff.
But this is a better flavor, I think, to have him like paired with someone who actively is annoyed by him, and then it slowly kind of changes over time. I think that's a lot more fascinating and interesting to watch versus just Julian talking about himself to Dax, and Dax would probably just be like, "Oh, okay," you know, while slowly dying, you know.
Yeah.
So
this episode, it's a buddy comedy. They go to hang out with these Pompadour people. Yes. And they are trying to diffuse this plague or like this bioweapon that has been killing this two group of people.
They look like pog tubes or something. Yeah. They look like they have gack in them.
They look like canisters of nuke.
There's that.
Yeah.
They're like tennis balls.
So the premise immediately is stupid because just throw them into the sun. Why do you need this complicated machine to like neutralize them? Just throw them away.
Because then you wouldn't have them there, dude. Having fun, dude.
Yeah.
They might infect the sun.
Yeah. You
and the sun will just emit all sorts of.
Superman threw away all the nukes into the sun and it worked. Like,
and then they made that radioactive man.
But that's comic books. That's not real.
With the long nails that fought.
They make Harvester Man.
Why are they even called harvesters? It's kind of weird why they're called harvesters.
I don't know why they're called harvesters, but I don't think you can just throw whatever trash you want into the sun. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm pretty sure you can actually.
Like, where we don't know where the sun is located in this area of space. Like it's not that the sun is a star, right?
Well, it's close enough that there's sunlight, so they can.
Yeah.
Well,
if you walk out in the daytime and you look up at the light source, there it is.
Yeah.
You just gotta just jump at it.
And they have warp speeds. They can get to the sun in literally seconds. So
whose sun? Earth's sun? Our
Beverly
sun?
Is Beverly in the episode? They're gonna go into the sun.
Yeah, Beverly would be all for it.
The sun has solved so many problems in TNG and Star Trek in general already. Like
they're like, Miles O'Brien's dead. We have to have a funeral. And she's like, have we tried going to the sun?
Maybe if we throw his body,
we get a curly hair, we throw it into the sun and see what kind of long nailed radioactive man comes out. So they're creating they're figuring out how to make this thing to then not make it, and then they're going to destroy it. This part is really confusing, and it has really nothing to do with stupid fucking
that's the point.
Stupid.
The main thing they're trying to establish is that it's a Julian is like he came up with it, or they make a little moment to show Miles like saying, "Hey, it was all Dr. Bashir. Like he came up with everything." And
Miles is humble. He's a humble man. Yeah.
Which is kind of counter to how he responds to him elsewhere in the episode.
Yeah.
So they made this antidote that's going to destroy the fucking whatever thing. It doesn't matter. And then these fools come in blasting, dude, and they kill everybody.
Yeah. Everybody.
Workplace violence, dude.
Because it's like you think they're going to like steal it, but then they just start executing people left and right. Yeah. And you're like, oh.
They also take forever to shoot, to be honest.
They got to look around and find their targets in that like 6x6 room.
Here's the thing is that like this way you don't kill innocent people. Do you know what I mean?
They wanted to kill everyone. They should
wanted
have just
everyone
walked
dead,
in and started spraying everybody.
Sarah, but no innocent got killed. Like it didn't go through the wall and then hit somebody. It just wanted.
I guess.
Died, I don't know. No innocent children making extra wallets in the background died. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's like an editorial thing. Like they just don't, the editor's like not cutting back to their shots fast enough or something. Like they're just leaving the lead time.
I mean, it definitely could have been edited to be more exciting, probably.
You know? And the editing could definitely be a little bit more exciting.
well, they could have. Okay, so
you can edit it like I would love to see that sequence edited. Okay, as like an action sequence.
Well, just to jump ahead slightly, there's a lot of things they could have done to make it a little more exciting. One of which is that originally the plot was this was a chase episode, so they were originally being chased the entire episode, and the reason why it turned into a thing
in space.
Yeah, they would like get onto different vehicles and like and go to like different locations and like hide and like keep running.
Like a Terminator.
Yeah, kind of. It was supposed to be like they were being pursued, and the reason they didn't do it is because they realized that'd be way too expensive. So that's why they had Miles O'Brien just say, "Actually, if we stay still, that's even safer."
But it's fucking boring.
So
it's the equivalent of like, let's play the quiet game. Let's play the quiet game.
Yeah.
So let's all be just quiet and just enjoy the silence. So they come in blasting, and first of all, Bashir's like ready to just take one in the face, dude.
They come in, take a moment, then come in blasting.
And he doesn't put up a fight. He didn't say like, "Unhand me, you fool."
Yeah, you swine.
You swined. I'm just trying to get a succulent Chinese dinner, dude. And he just stands there, but Miles O'Brien saves him, and then in return, Bashir saves him too. He's like, "Oh, I got the shotgun, dude. Fuck this guy." And then they accidentally shoot the vial of fucking poison for some reason, and it gets a little drop gets on O'Brien.
Yeah, and when it hit his arm, I'm like, "Oh no, it's a Miles Suffers episode."
No, I thought because someone had, I don't remember if it was this episode. I was, and I'm too high to figure this out in my head, but somebody was saying like, "Oh, this episode's memorable. We can't wait till you get to this episode." Blah blah.
Oh, it's not this one. This is
they were talking about the next episode of TNG we're scheduled to see.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought, because I had that in my head, I thought, "Oh my god, Miles O'Brien dies."
Oh no,
Miles O'Brien's dead.
You thought this was it?
Yeah, and I'm like,
could have been.
Wow, dude. I'm like, this episode's funny and like.
I mean, Tasha died out of nowhere, right?
Yeah, so I thought like this, he's gonna die, and then when he didn't die, I was like, what the fuck, dude? That's fun.
But you still thought it was good.
Yeah, I still thought it was good.
Yeah.
So they try to call for help, and then they end up beaming down to the planet, and they hide. They're like, it's like a trash planet, like Thor Part 2. What's it called?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Like the Sicarians. Yeah.
It's just a fucking trash planet, dude.
Yeah.
And so they get down there, and then, so these fools, it turns out that the two group of people were just blasting everybody, so they can't ever replicate this poison. But it's like, why make it then? If no one knew how to make it, why make it? Like, this part doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, that's like the weird twist at the end, because the whole episode you think
that they want it for themselves.
It was like a double cross.
The whole thing you think like it's a double cross, like they're saving some of it. They're for like a rainy day or something. You know what I mean? Like
a rainy war day.
Yeah,
like hold on, we can't let it all go.
Or they want to be the only side that has any left.
Something like that. Because you think somebody's double crossing somebody, but it ends up not being that. It ends up being really lame.
Here's my only gripe really with this episode. That at the end, I just wanted them to come in and just blast everybody. You know what I mean? The Federation.
Which the Federation.
To be like,
you know what? Fuck you guys.
You guys fuck with the wrong motherfuckers, dude. Like, you're dealing with an Irishman that hasn't had a coffee, dude. No Irish coffees in 2 years.
He framed our officers' deaths.
Yeah. Also, I just wish there would have been some like revenge, dude. For like this
you saw revenge.
Hey, you know what, Ricardo? I vibe with that. I'm totally with you on wanting revenge in general.
Yeah, it's just like these guys tried not only to kill Miles twice, dude, and Bashir, but then they try to kill them all a third time.
Yeah,
and I'm like, dude, what I would have done I would have said like, you know what? I've been like, dude, we fucking tricked you guys because you guys are stupid, gullible, and dumbass. We're in the other ship now. We're headed to our ship, and we're gonna take out your fucking both your cultures, dude. Gone, dude.
By the way, the Enterprise is here now, and they came in with a bunch of Klingon ships. And
not even. They're like, you know, this is a fucking Enterprise, shoots first. So we're just let them fucking shoot and, you know, figure it out later, dude. And Worf could have just come in and fucking bomb them all, dude. And God, you know what? We're going to use the thing that you didn't want us to use. We're going to use it now, you idiots.
No, what they need to do is they need to trick them into thinking there's a problem with the planet's atmosphere. So then Worf will shoot a phaser at the planet, but then that'll actually kill the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh no, what have we done?
Yeah.
Oh,
well. We just ignited their atmosphere.
So basically, so then they end up in Sakaar, and it's a trash planet, and they end up going like, hey, let's not move. Let's do the opposite. If we move, they'll find us. If we don't move, we might last longer. And so they're trying to figure out how to fix the radio to call home. Mm-hmm. And then these fucking bastards go to Deep Space Nine, and they're like, hey, we're not blaming him, but Miles O'Brien's a piece of shit because he set off the fucking security and he blew
your engineer's dumbass.
They're all dead. And, but he's like, but he's a hero. He's a hero though. We're gonna make a tribute to him. He's a beautiful man with curly locks, golden locks. He'll be held a hero. But why a hero if he killed everybody? I don't get this. But you know who figures it out? Because everyone's sad about this.
Yeah. Although they immediately want clarification and like I do like the bit of continuity where Kira is very angry. Because Kira and Miles were close because of the beginning of the season. So
she reacts like very appropriately, as you'd think she would. Like demanding answers. It's like, I want to talk to the fucking people who were in charge of that ship. Like they should have found that shit.
Who does the security, dude? Fucking Charles Cheese?
This amateur hour?
Yeah. Fucking Bush League shit, dude. Who's it?
I'm always surprised how like there's not a lot of tears or I guess maybe military mentality. Like they're like, they were basically vaporized, and you're like, oh, okay.
For what it's worth, that scene where Cisco tells Keiko, I liked her performance a lot there.
Yeah, she was good. It was
like it's
they
restrained,
were both really
and it's
good.
not like a wailing, like oh my god sort of thing. But I'm glad, like the way she plays it feels very like genuine to me.
It rings of Keiko has always feared this, and it just came
and she's
true.
She's preparing for the worst
feels
forever.
Like it.
Yes, it does. And I'm gonna share a personal story.
Oh,
my neighbor passed away. 2 weekends ago. He was my age. He had kids that are my age. And he died suddenly of, just
right. I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah. And I was telling my wife, like, dude, if I die, fucking avenge me. And she's like, but what if you die the same way? Like,
agnostically,
I'm like, find the doctors and fucking kill them, dude. You find
Ricardo,
a way to...
Ricardo, in order for you to make sure this happens, you need to buy a Green Goblin mask.
I know, dude. Because my son would
and just hang it on the corner of every chair.
Make it out of Lego, and it'll work.
He's been obsessed with Batman, and I'm like, don't lose this, dude, because you have to avenge me if I die. Even if I die in the hospital, avenge me, dude. Figure out who deserves to die. Because
start wearing pearl necklaces every day, Ricardo.
Yeah.
But anyway, I hope somebody fights. I mean, even if it looks, just because you don't know what like if there's something afoot, something afoul is afoot. But anyway, so I like how Keiko is like, and I feel like I've done this to my wife, and my wife's done this to me, where she's like, "Oh, you don't like that," and I'm like, "Yeah, I like that. I like that food." And she's like, "No, you don't." He's like, "I know you. You don't like that food." And it's like, "No, I do." And Keiko does the same thing. And this is why I like this episode, is because it's just funny overall. But the end sting, which is in my head, is basically how she figures out that the foot, because these
fucking AI
people, they give them doctored footage, and the way, and then he's like, "Oh, see, Miles O'Brien did it, but he's a hero. He's a hero in our eyes, the best." Yeah. And so Keiko's like, "This is wrong." She's like, "Look at the time. Look at the fucking game tape." He's like, this fucker is drinking coffee in the middle of the day. This guy will be up all night. He doesn't drink coffee in the middle of the day.
He would never do that.
She's so sure of it that she gets fucking Cisco to go and investigate this thing. Because she's like, this guy, I know for a fact this guy doesn't drink coffee after fucking noon.
But what I do like about that is that immediately everyone goes, all right, your claim is credible. We're going to try to investigate. No one's like,
they're all wanting to find an excuse to like look into it more. Yeah. So it makes sense why.
But also at the end, he's like, I drink coffee after afternoon.
I drink all the time. Yeah.
And she's like, you do? And then,
that was something I wanted to ask you specifically, Ricardo, because you're the only like married person on the podcast. That like, how true does that ring to you?
Very true. Very true. Because I've done it too. I'm like, you don't like this at all. Like you don't. And she's like, we've been together for like 20 years. How could you tell? Like, no, you're wrong, completely wrong.
Well, Sarah and I just went through a similar thing where there's a blanket behind me where I was like, oh yeah, when you get that other thing dry cleaned, Sarah, you should take this blanket to get dry cleaned too, because this stupid blanket that your old friend gave us needs to be dry cleaned. And she's like, she didn't gift me that blanket. I was like, what? It's like, no, I bought that blanket. I was like, oh, I just don't remember things.
Maybe you just dreamt it.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt it was really true. There's so many things that I thought you liked or that you didn't like or something, and you're like, no, that's not true, or I do that all the time, or I don't do that all the time. So it definitely is true.
Okay, well, that's good, because I wanted to ask these questions because we often rag on Keiko and Miles as like a couple that is very hard to believe with no chemistry on screen.
Well,
and
I kind of
always wondering if they know each other at all.
Well, I think part of that chemistry problem has always been the writing in TNG. I feel like almost every romance written in TNG is written poorly. I think it only works when there is genuine chemistry between the actors. So I feel like, for example, with Vash and Picard, there's always a genuine chemistry because they were fucking in real life. Whereas like when you had Miles O'Brien and Keiko first showing up at TNG, they were written in such a strange way, like they didn't know details about each. Like in this episode, she is sure about little details about him.
Yeah.
But in the first episode, the episode after they got married, Miles is like, this is what you eat? And it's like, you've known her long enough to get married to her. How do you know she doesn't eat? Like, how do you not know she's going to eat that? Like,
I'm going to side with on Keiko and them on this one, because I did that this fucking New Year's week.
I'm saying that's realistic. I think it's written better now in DS9. Yeah. In TNG, I feel like they weren't writing relationships very well.
Then I agree with you. Yeah, so like they would write them like here they're embracing the differences. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
As opposed to before they were kind of like, oh, they're different, but no, they get each other. Where now it's like, no, they're different and it's okay. Like I was just having an argument with, I don't care. My sister-in-law doesn't listen to this fucking podcast. I was having an argument with her because we were talking about like, maybe someone she knows listens to this podcast. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to
weigh the odds.
Yeah, weighing the odds. Anyway, we're talking about somebody being compatible, and like, like he's like, oh, like this person's, compatible with me, and like blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, I that's bullshit. I'm like, because I feel like my wife and I are different, and that's what kind of makes it work. And you don't have to be, you could be like the same things. It's cool.
Yeah.
But I think it also works out that you don't like the same things. But
yeah,
I think
absolutely.
I think it doesn't, and I'm just fucking making a wild speculation here, but I feel like now that everything's online and like online dating is a big thing, that it's harder for people. And again, this is just a wild theory, that less people are taking chances on like this person's really different. When I met my wife, I met her in person. I met her like doing a thing. It wasn't
you didn't read like a profile with like all of
like,
her things.
Oh, look at these pictures. She's into this. Oh, it's bullshit.
Or like, God. This is her favorite food. Do you know
what I mean? Like, I don't like fucking mayonnaise, but you know what I mean? Like, I got to know her and I'm like, oh, she's different than me, but that's what I like about her. Do you know what I mean? Like, where nowadays if I read that on an app or a profile, I'd be like,
swipe.
Yeah, that's not that. That's not my style, so I'll stay away. We're like,
I mean, it's been statistically proven that the vast majority of online dating doesn't work. Like, because you're correct. It's working under the assumption that matching is entirely about completely overlapping interests, which is just not.
It is for some people, though.
But like, it can
for
work,
some people. It's really, really important. Like I remember my ex. Like one of the main reasons I remember when we broke up. Like initially, a long time ago at this point. But I remember him saying to me, like, oh, we don't even like the same music or movies. And I just was like anymore. Like it had been a long time. And I just was just like, I remember that phrase like kind of stuck with me. I just was like, oh, is that like a problem for you? Like that, like it was weird that he kind of brought that up as like a reason for like, oh, you know, we're drifting apart because we don't like the same things anymore. And
I think that's odd.
Because I think that's bullshit. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we broke up. I was kind of like, oh, that's a weird.
That feels like a very surface reason to like.
Yeah. And
not think.
And to be fair,
but some people, it's important though. Like they want to date somebody or be with somebody who, I mean, if you saw the most recent, yes, Married at First Sight, the guy
immediately discounted.
There was this whole thing. No, I know. No, but there was this, but this got brought up where like he wanted a partner to go to Burning Man with him. And he was like, if
oh God, even worse.
Yeah, dude. That's my number one rule for my kid, dude. I'm like, you could be straight, gay, anything. Yeah. But if you ask me for money for Burning Man, I'll fucking disown you, dude. And
well, this guy was just like, if you're not gonna come with me to Burning Man, we're done. Yeah. And she was like trying to be like, she actually did go. She was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. She's like, festivals are not really I'm not really into camping like that, but I will try. But she didn't like have the extreme passion. And he broke it off because of the Burning Man thing, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, like, a Burning Man type of person would probably be more inclined to be like that.
I guess, but some
that's
people
also true.
You know what, better on her.
Yeah, no, I'm like, oh, thank God, you dodged a bullet. Yeah. But she was really trying. Like she went.
Well, bless her heart for trying.
She tried, and he still broke up with her, which was crazy because he was like, you went, but you weren't like passionate enough. And even though she got like all the costumes,
this guy sounds like a piece of shit, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be the person who does add like say, overlapping interests is it can be important, especially if those interests are very important to the individual.
I mean, that's fair,
but I think it's more important to be like, you like that, and I respect that. I respect that you like it, but you can do that. It's fine.
Well, like we're talking about like we're talking about like the beginnings of relationships here. And like, I feel like what the deep connections you guys are talking about are things like after you've gone through a lot with someone.
That's also fair.
Like it requires experiencing something alongside someone else who is different from you.
No, but even in the beginning, like it's just like I remember when we first started dating, like she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to a U2 concert. Do you want to go?" I'm like, "I fucking hate U2. I will not be going to U2."
Valid.
And she went, and I was like, I was fine with it. There's no need. Like, I don't need to go.
Yeah,
I don't need to fucking hold her hand all the fucking time, dude. Bullshit, dude.
Well, I'm saying now, like there are people out there who don't like think like that and are
like the Burning Man.
They're
guy,
different.
And I think,
which is BS too. I definitely agree with Ricardo on that. Like, I think it's okay to have different hobbies and interests. It's fine, you know.
I also think that this kind of falls under under a different category, but the same, which is like, and this is just me, you know, this is my stupid theory, but I think that it's important for you to keep your individuality and your independence, no matter what, whether you're in a friendship. Like you see a lot of friendships where like one person just starts adopting another friend's like personality and other likes. And it's like, no, I like you because you like, you know, I like Terrence Malick movies, and I like that you don't like them. Do you know what I mean?
It's called codependency, which you don't want happening.
I'm like, I'll shit on you for not liking Terrence Malick movie, but it's okay. Like, it's fine. Like, at the end of the day, it's fine. I like that I get to make fun of you. That's part of the fun. Do you know what I mean? But the same thing with like, I don't understand parents that are like, that make their kid their whole personality. Like, I was born for this, you know? And it's like who get the fuck out of here, dude, with that shit. Like, I get it. That like, there's a small percentage of people that like, okay, sure, you're complete. I get it now. But you were an individual before this, and you still are an individual. You're just being codependent on your kid, and now you're putting that on them. We've been like,
we have all met people like that for sure.
It's really important to just be, it's just fucking cliche, but be yourself. Like, be who you are, whether somebody likes it or not. I mean,
if you think about it, Miles and Keiko are kind of like that. Like, she does the whole gardening thing and teaches the kids, and Miles does, like, you know, it feels like they have like two very robust, independent lives. and they like come together, you know?
And I think what they say, I think another reason why I like this episode is, so they start talking about their different lives, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
They start talking, Miles O'Brien and Bashir start talking about like, basically Bashir was like, oh, those ladies, they're pretty hot. And he's like, that's all you think about is fucking ladies.
God,
and he basically and he's like, I look at them too. I'm not blind.
Yeah.
And basically like they talk about their differences and why, like, basically Bashir's like, oh, I like to have adventure and like have fun. And, you know, and I like that they both have a really good argument for their lifestyles. And that's really cool to me, that like these two people, and I feel like at the end of the episode, they're better friends for it because they understand each other, even though they have different lives. Like to Bashir, like being on, being in Starfleet and going on these adventures are like what fuels him to be like a really good doctor, or an adventurer and stuff, like all these things. And
especially because he's younger, so it sort of like drives him.
Just in general, like I like that, like to Miles O'Brien, like he's just like, oh, to me, like this is an adventure, like to be married and like not, like that's kind of, his
actions don't necessarily support that though. He's always endangering his own life.
That's a little bit true as well, because he if marriage was the adventure, he would have stayed on the Enterprise. But he specifically went to DS9.
A little more about Keiko's like well-being and
but here's the thing with that part of it. Is that it's not like it's now where it's like, well, he dies, who takes care of him? It's like, no, and the Federation will take care of them. There's no need to like, oh, do they have life insurance? You're like,
there's
right.
Like, is there insurance? Is there money?
Yes.
You know,
basically like he gets to keep his individualism.
Imagine if we didn't have to think about that.
And he likes to be an engineer. And he likes to do these adventures. But it's okay to also have a family because they're going to be taken care of if he dies.
Well, they have a society that's
like an interesting piece of the dynamic to bring up in response. Like that can affect people and how they would think about it, perhaps.
Yeah, if it was here now in the present, I'd be like, yeah, that's kind of like reckless.
Probably fucked up. Yeah,
like you going on crazy adventures to like, that's stupid. And then you have a kid, but there it's like, it's fine. There's so many records, holograms of him probably, and she's
just recreate him on the holodeck.
Yeah. And also like she's.
They're not going to be hard on cash. They're not going to lose their insurance. They're not going to be like homeless.
There could be a whole episode about that practice.
Yeah, and also like Keiko's living her best life. She thought she was going to be miserable, but then she started teaching and she found like the lust for life in that, and that's her thing. That's her,
right.
I don't know. It seems more like she's making the best of a bad situation.
You think so?
Feels like to me.
I think for Keiko, she is getting the shorter end of the stick.
Yeah,
in that,
maybe.
Yeah, but that's the part of the marriage part, right? Where you do things together, even though it's not necessarily what you want to do, right?
We kind of just skewed on Miles' side of that story, though.
Well, it was unexpected because originally DS9 orbited around Bajor, and their original setup when they decided to move there was that Miles would work on DS9 and Keiko would transport down to Bajor every day to work in botany and Bajoran botany.
Yes.
There. That was supposed to be your specialty. But then they moved all the way to the wormhole, which made it infeasible because it takes them a while to go back and forth. Yeah. So that's what. So
because the wormhole was discovered.
Yeah. So if they kept to the original plan, it actually would have been like, oh, we both get our thing still.
Yeah.
That would have been cool. But because this happened, and because it happened, it's even more perilous for Miles to actually leave the position because they actually do really need him now.
Yeah.
Because if Miles left, DS9 would be a little fucked. So she's like, okay, well, this sucks. My thing disappeared. It was not part of the plan, but we're going to try to.
But that is literally like marriage and partnership, right?
Well, what I was more saying was like, it wasn't the fact that Miles' decision to go to DS9 was only selfish for him. It's just that his explanation of like, it's fine though. We're throwing it together. We love each other. We love each other though. It's fine. Okay.
Well,
that is a simplified answer.
I think more what he's saying though is it's not that we're fine because I think what he's saying is that like we get through it because at the end of the day we do love each other and we're willing to make it work. That's what it meant more to me.
Yes, I agree with that. I mean, I don't see it clearly that he's saying that, but
I can see definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, I can definitely accept that as what they're saying. I still think it's slightly unfair.
Yes,
it is.
100%.
Yeah.
But I think like I even look at like looking at my life where like there's ebbs and flows, right? Like sometimes like we're bending the partnership or like the group.
Yeah, absolutely.
Person. And then
I thought you were going to say colloquial knee.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Like the job my wife's doing isn't what she dreamt of. I mean, but like it kind of, it's like, okay, well, this job does afford me to make money and also like be present at my kid's school and like go pick them up every day and like so like, and the same thing with like my job. I don't like what I mean, here's the thing is that my job doesn't make me miserable. My job doesn't make me miserable.
Yeah,
sure.
Right.
But that's not what I want to do. My passion,
but it's a job.
But my passion's somewhere else. But like but because I have the job, it affords me to do that other thing that I like to do. And this, you know what I mean, this is a passion. Yeah. And if I had to
take care of your family.
If I had to do two jobs and like, to take care of my family, then I wouldn't have time to do this or do the other thing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So the fact that like it does afford me to like, work a 9 to 5 and like be totally fine and like have enough money to do what I want to do is just one of the things that, it sometimes it spins, the plate spins your way and sometimes it spins away from you. And that's kind of a partnership.
That's literally it.
I mean, and part of it is that a partnership helps absorb some of the perils that are thrown your way if one person's life gets hit.
And this isn't even romantic too. Like
that's transactional almost.
I have a co-writer and sometimes I feel like, we write scripts and sometimes I feel like he's doing more of the heavy lifting and we have conversations. We always check in even when we're like in the middle of something. I like to have check-ins to be like, hey, are you feeling like you're working too much? Am I feeling like I'm working too much? Is there something we could pause and something I could do to help you? And it's always like, no, you did the heavy lifting in the beginning. I don't know if you like, he'll like remind me like, dude, you did this and that. So like I have this, I'm in this situation where like I have more free time than you. So now let me do the heavy lifting but we're pretty equal. You forget that you worked the hard part in the beginning.
Yeah.
Now I'm working the hard part and then we'll come in and then both of so
it
works. It works in friendships and partnerships.
It does.
And,
it totally
absolutely.
does.
For friendships as well, where,
Businesses,
even in like if you have a really good
friendships.
roommate, that'll also help in that way as well, where it's just like something goes happen.
Yeah.
That's like a healthy, I think that's totally healthy. I mean, it was really weird for Bashir to make that like really awkward comment to Miles.
That was a little weird.
He was just like, "Oh, we all know that your marriage is suffering," and he's just like, "What'd you say, bitch?" Like,
he's like, "Am I about to smack you?" He's like, "What the fuck were you talking about?"
But I think it led to an interesting conversation that they wouldn't have had if he hadn't brought it up.
Yeah, I just was like,
to be like,
whoa.
Your perception of it might be. It's kind of, dude,
crazy. That's crazy to say to somebody. I was like, wow.
But then that also feeds into like how I took what came after. It's like, well, if everyone can see it and everyone's talking about it behind their backs, like Keiko's not happy, is she?
Well, I don't
know if I trust Bashir. Like, it was such a weird.
I think I feel like sometimes I ask crude questions because of for the sake of curiosity or understanding a friend. Like I had a friend who died. Sorry, not a friend who died. I had a friend whose dad died, right? After maybe, I don't know if it was before my mom or after, but I was like, I genuinely, and this might have been crude, but like she knows me really well, like really, really well. So she understood where I was coming from, but I'm like, because her dad wasn't present at all, like in a lot of her childhood, like he was in and out. And I'm like, now does it hurt differently because, like he's out? I mean, but like he was kind of making an attempt to kind of come back in your life at the end. So like, is that like, oh fuck, like I missed out, on a reconnection? And the question, in hindsight, was a little harsh. Like, did I
don't think that's a crude question.
Hurt?
I think that's like that is like a deep cut question, but I don't know if that's like.
But then she understood like the spirit of the question.
I wouldn't say that's crude.
But I think it
depends the relationship. I definitely wouldn't say that to like a coworker or something
context is
exactly.
Definitely like
wouldn't go up to your boss and be like, so I heard your dad died. How do you feel about your dad being dead?
Are you close with him?
Yeah, exactly. Like I was about to say, Sarah, that like everyone who asks were you close is like already kind of broaching that subject.
And it led to an interesting conversation, which was like, because I mean, I don't know my biological father. It led to that, like,
were you close?
I don't know who it is. You know what I mean?
Got him.
So,
Oh no.
so it led to that. Like, she asked, like, do you think if you found out that, like, oh, your biological father? I'm like, yeah, it wouldn't hurt at all. Also, like, it wouldn't hurt that I never met him. It doesn't affect me at all because I have a relationship with my stepdad.
The more I think about it, it's more like you're verifying the implications of were you close.
Yeah. And I guess some people do have that though, where they don't have that thing telling them like, this is a coworker and not a really close friend. Maybe you shouldn't say that, or ask that way.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like sometimes I'll cross the line sometimes when asking certain things just because, I don't know, maybe I'm not tactful about how I do things, but
No
like
filter
it's all in the spirit
situation.
of like, let me know you. This will let me know you better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just generally speaking, they have written Julian as a character to be like at times insensitive or like unaware of
from the very first episode.
He's pretty crude. He'll say crazy shit. Oh
So
yeah, and he's a total foot guy too. Right.
Oh yeah, that was
straight over that.
Even though I hate
That was
feet, like he was
what?
like, he's like, yeah. So then you have the flip coin, which is the other side of the coin, which is that Bashir tells a story about how of kind of like this love lost that he had, you know what I mean? And and I like that he
not
pointed
even
out
lost. He gave it up. It's not even lost. Yeah,
it's like his one big regretful love, and the whole time he was talking about that, I was like, what about Melora? The lady from the low ground planet that you had the whole like thing with.
That was only important to Melora. To Julian, it was like whatever.
Yo, but the low grav sex though. Remember?
Oh my god.
He's like, yeah. I used to date this ballerina, and she had beautiful feet, arches.
Feet.
Forget about it, dude.
I like how Miles has a bit of a reaction there, and
he's like,
Julian just barrels through. It's like, no, they were great.
It's funny because I used to like hear this in movies a lot as a teen and stuff, where it's like, oh, like even like in movies like Garden State, right? Like he goes and like,
Garden State. Whoa, okay.
It's a weird cut there, but you know what I mean? Like you see this in your young 20s or like teens, and you're like, it's just this movie doesn't really happen, but it's like it happened to me. Like like when you have an ultimatum like that, where you're like, okay, well, like you could move to this.
Wait, what
place.
in Garden State happened to you?
Well, like no. I'm just saying, like in Garden State, there's a situation where like he has to decide to go back, right? And she's like,
at the very end.
He makes the decision to stay for love, right? Like his was, but mine was the opposite. Mine was the Bashir way, which is like, no, I don't want to move to Wisconsin, for your dad,
Yeah.
I'm good. And so there's an LAX moment that you could have filmed where I was going to LAX and been like, I was like, you know what, turn around, dude.
Yeah.
Let's go to In-N-Out.
Well, you have to make that decision. There's always like these crossroads you get to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Life has crossroads for sure.
Yeah.
Like that Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Roads.
Yeah,
dude. Crossroads.
You flip that card and it tells you.
Like that Yu-Gi-Oh card, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. Yeah, and I like that you get to know them a little more, and you get to see how Bashir like was that's another side of personality, that like he was willing to give all this up for this thing that he has a passion for, which is like medicine and adventure and mixing those and becoming the best. And I like that. I like that for him. Like that's a good. We
also learn a bit more about Julian's like mindset mentality via Dax when she's talking to Kira.
Yeah,
like when they believe that he's dead.
Yeah,
that was really interesting too.
Yeah, that was a cool little scene too.
And Dax and Arya. The other girl's name.
Kira?
Huh? Kira.
Kira?
Yeah.
Kira?
Okay, yeah.
Kira.
So they go to Quark's bar, and Quark gives him free drinks, and he does it.
Actually,
so
he was really nice in that scene.
The rule of acquisition, Latinum is just as rare to find loyal customers.
Like it's a good customer.
Like
a good customer.
Good customers are as rare as Latinum.
Yeah. Which is for Quark a great fucking toast, by the way.
You know what? Like,
no, it's
like he was a good fucking customer.
It's as wholesome
they
as
were
he can
good
be.
customers.
Because Quark is so often a piece of shit. Every time he's like kind or sweet, it's like extra. Like,
Yeah,
it really,
yeah.
it really feels
hits.
extra meaningful. Yeah.
And Armin Shimmerman like plays that scene entirely like perfectly.
And it's perfectly straight. There's no ulterior motive. He literally is like, I'm sad they're dead. Like, you know.
Yeah.
And where he just says like, I'm not finished.
Yeah. That's great too. Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
Great scene.
And so you they're having drinks, and you see that Dax is like, oh, I have Bashir gave me his journals. His basically his college journals.
Yeah.
Not urinals,
That's
journals.
super weird. Yeah.
And basically in an attempt for her to get to know him better and possibly
That is a weird move, but
It is a little odd. Yeah. But, you know.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. It's just like not. It's not something I would ever think anyone would normally do.
Would it be more palatable if he was like, here's a link to my old live journal?
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Maybe he was
it's
like,
a little more like that, maybe.
My live journal's still up if you want to go see it. You know,
Yeah.
it's right
it's
there.
dumb. It's dumb.
He's like, my OnlyFans is still up. Just watch it. They give you free month.
My Facebook notes are still posted if you want to see them. You know.
And so
God, the
she's like,
Facebook
I never
notes.
read it. She confesses she never read it.
Yeah, which is also on brand for Dax. She's like, I never read
and
it.
she's like,
Yeah,
should I
I
give it
never
to his
read it.
parents? And she's like, no, you should keep it. Like basically, like he gave it to you, so keep it. You know.
I think
get to
it's
know him.
telling though that she never read it. That's the writers leaving
Yeah.
open. To me, that's the writers leaving his backstory still open though, because you're not getting to
Yeah.
deep details.
Yes, I like that. I like
But
that.
at the same time, she had a lot to say about like
Yes.
what she did know about him, as though she had
that
read something.
He was passionate, and that like he she did have opinions.
That's what
on-
he described to her.
Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
this is what these will say.
Yeah.
But, you know,
okay.
so that's why.
Yeah, but I do like that we get to learn a lot about these characters, and that I like a lot of the things that are said in this episode, and it just makes sense, and like I like how you get to see how different people really are, and people are like this in real life. Like it's just like I don't like when people are like there's two sides to this coin, which is people that have kids are like, well, you don't know what you're missing. It's like, yeah, but that's kind of the greatest thing about like they're like when people with kids try to convince people without kids or that don't want to have kids, oh, you should do it because like especially when there's
Right,
couples,
yeah.
you're like, first of all, you don't know if they can't have kids. You shouldn't do that.
Don't
because
do that.
you don't
not
know
do.
that they can't, even can't they want to, maybe they can't, right?
And
But-
you're like rubbing salt into the wound.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, but
yeah.
but also like it's just like it works both ways.
Right.
Like the and this is, I think I'm stealing this from Jerry Seinfeld, but like
Oh.
I heard him say, which is the weird
What's
thing to
steal
come out of
from
Jerry
Seinfeld?
Seinfeld, which is that he says God, but I'm going to say evolution gives you this, or like the universe gives us this, which is that you don't get to know like how cool it is or what you have when you have a kid, but that's cool that you don't get that doesn't turn on until you have a kid, and that's great because then everyone can make their own decision about what they want to do. Like that's the greatest part of of being human, that you get to make that choice.
Yeah.
And on the same flip side, then it's like it is cool to not have, to just be able to be like, I could just get on an airplane and not have to worry about like my kid being in school. Like, do I have to like get a note to take them out and go to Paris?
Or,
like,
care for your literal heart outside of your body. I would be anxiety ridden 24/7. Like,
yeah. And
something's
see,
going to happen to
that's-
this kid. I got to protect them. I got to make sure they're okay. Are they mentally okay, physically okay, emotionally okay? I would just be so worried all the time.
And that's the thing about, and even within people that have kids, like there's people that are very like anxious about their kids, where I'm like,
Yeah.
I think about that all the time. Like, oh, what if there's a school shooting? What if this, but at the same time, I'm like, you can't, I can't think, then you don't move. Then
We
you're
can't
stuck.
spiral. You can't spiral out of control.
So my thing is like,
No.
then we just live for, like, it's exactly how I would think if I didn't have a kid, which is I could die on my way to work, have a heart attack,
Right.
or get run over, or whatever. The building might collapse on me. Some shoddy fucking workmanship. So like, I should enjoy life every day like it's my last, and
Be reckless for love.
be reckless. Yeah, and
Yes.
I think saying yes to kids, though sometimes I do get like, oh, don't do that, you're gonna break your leg. And then sometimes I'm like, who cares? I have insurance.
Yeah, break his
I can-
leg.
Yeah,
It's
break his
fine.
leg. It's fine. Jump off the
Yeah.
couch, dude. I'm already fucked up.
Learn your lesson.
And-
I feel like there are people who, this is interesting because it's like not just kids, but there's certain people who really want to convince you this is great. you know. And I think sometimes they really do believe it. But what reminds me the most of it being like, that doesn't ring true, were people who when I was younger, kept trying to convince me to move to New York. And people kept being like, oh, New York's amazing. Oh my God, you got to go to New York.
Yeah.
And I'd visit New York a few times and be like, it's fine. I don't think I want to live here. They're like, oh no, that's great. 100%. Like my cousins try to get me to move to New York. Yeah. Like a bunch of friends did. And then eventually later in life, even my cousins kind of admitted to me, they're like, yeah, it was stressful.
I mean, I think it works for a certain person, you know. There's
it's a season. There's a season, right? There's a season.
Yeah.
There's a season. Yeah. There's a season in your life that you would have been like, I'll give it an old college try, the old New York. There's a season, and sometimes that 100%. Season passes. Same thing with kids. Like sometimes, like I was a very anti-kid until literally I woke up one day, I was like, oh.
Right, that's the way you describe you and your wife at the same time. We're like, wait, maybe we should.
And we were very anti, like, no, let's not do this. And then we just kind of, I don't know what happened. Maybe did we get older? I don't know. But at the same time, that happens. You most assuredly did. Yeah, I did. Time does not stop. But that happens with everything. With like, I had a friend of ours that we both know, that you guys know, a mutual friend of ours. She came over and I know her, like, if you go to her house, everything's very neat. Even though she has a kid, everything's very neat. Everything in order. There's nothing on the wall. There's no, like, and I'm like, that's chaotic to me. That would drive me crazy. Like, to, like, not have, like, I'm trying to fill every inch of this fucking wall. You know what I mean? Every wall,
every surface will be covered with Legos.
Yeah. And I'm like, and there's chaos, and you walk into the kids' room, and it's like, sometimes I'm like, hey, dude, you should clean up a little bit so I don't cut my foot, dude. But at the end of the day, I was like, who the fuck cares? Like we don't let them eat in the room, so there's no bugs in there. So what is there's Lego everywhere? Who cares? You know, like let him live how the fuck he wants to live, dude. Let his wife or his significant other deal with that.
No,
awesome setup for later in life. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like I embrace the chaos sometimes. You know?
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I like that about this episode. I like the themes. I like, the things you learn, the things you don't learn. But I do hate these weird haired bastards. And at the end, they find them because Cisco and Kira go down there to figure out what's going on because on Keiko's hunch, and Miles is going. He's nosediving. He's dying.
Yeah,
and just when you think Dax is going to show up, it's this pompadour lady. And
Dax discovers that there was like a transport signal that was sent to the runabout that was erased. So she's like, oh, they're trying to hide some shit.
Yeah. So they kind of are looking for them.
Miles O'Brien didn't kill himself.
They might be alive. And so it just says they're about to kill him. Well, first of all,
they take Miles fucking forever.
Miles O'Brien's about to die. Yeah,
they do a baller thing.
They monologue too much.
Yeah, they go, you know what? Okay, get ready. She points her finger in the sky. And
well, first he's like, let me tell you why you guys have to die.
Yeah,
and it's like,
it's like a whole
shoot us, dude.
Thing.
and then Miles O'Brien.
No, the best part is when like they're about, they're all like have their guns trained on him, and then Miles goes, "Wait, let him speak."
Yeah. And they're like, let's
I want to die on my feet.
On my feet. And he gets
because it was for that, it made it cool.
It's pretty badass. Miles is getting more and more badass every time he gets an episode dedicated to him.
Is it better to die on your feet?
True.
I think so.
Does that mean you get to walk into heaven?
As a soldier,
just like also like if I'm going to go out that way, if someone's going to kill me, I want the image to be burned in your face. If I'm sitting down cowering, that's not memorable. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I'm looking at you, if I'm making eye contact, I'm going to try to haunt you as much as I can with my last image.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like that
if you're going to kill me, we're going to do it like face to face.
Yeah. Sure. Which is, there's the flip coin of that, which is there's a scene in Heat where the dude that killed Danny Trejo,
your big favorite,
my favorite movie. He tells his name's Wayne Grow, and he basically gets Danny Trejo killed. And at the end, he finds him, he tracks him down, he gets to the hotel, and the guy's facing down, his head's down. He knows he's gonna die, and he tells him, "Look at me." And when he looks at him, he kills him. And I'm like, that's cold blooded, because he wanted to see the look on his face when he shot the guy who killed his friend, which is a really dark fucking move, but kind of cool.
Look at me, Hector.
Yeah.
From Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember that. I guess it's a pretty common trope, I guess.
Yeah. So, and then as they're monologuing, they get beamed up and they save Miles O'Brien.
I want him to go, why did we wait so long to shoot? We should have just shot.
I wanted somebody to say that like
every time.
Why the fuck? Why'd you let him get up, you idiot? And so they get beamed up, and then there's a chase now. See, I like that originally this was going to be a chase like episode, right?
Yeah.
They still had it. They just kind of backloaded it, and also
a little bit. It's a little sprint.
Yeah.
And I don't know about a chase.
It's a chase with a single location.
Chase is a location, and then they do the old switcheroo.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump on the ship, and then
they literally stopped paying attention to the other runabout, and they were like, "Oh fuck, there were two, right?"
Yeah, God damn it, dude. We never thought they'd split up or do anything like that.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
And so they blow up the one that was being manned remotely and stuff. And
I mean, kudos to them for remembering that runabouts can be controlled remotely. TNG doesn't seem to remember that often.
And I like that they recapped it. They're like, oh, remember that runabout that we forgot about? They must have been on that ship.
Yeah.
I hate when they do that, but
the guy ambassador, I feel like he's trying to be like, and of course they're dead. And she's like, no, they're not. He's like, no, they're dead. We're gonna, I don't want to think about this anymore.
I just wish they would have done one last little like sting, like, hey, you guys are fucked. And then just leave them with that. Like, you guys are screwed. We're gonna go. We're not gonna tell you what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
But
you won't know where. You won't know when.
Yeah.
You won't know how.
Yeah.
But one day we will get you.
Genocide. Yeah. You just killed your whole entire planet, dude. Both sides. Anyway, I really liked it. I liked. You know what?
We also skipped over a big moment that is also like tacked on at the very end of the episode, where when they're about to die or about to be shot, Miles tells Julian, "It's been an honor to serve with you."
And then, he, at the end of the episode, he comes back and tells him, "Hey, that thing you said, I have the same sentiment. Like, it would have been great.
It meant a lot coming from you.
Yeah, I know we didn't die, but it means a lot coming from you." And then like he says it in front of Keiko, which is like the worst thing. He's like, remember when we almost died like 3 times? They were gonna shoot us, but we stalled. Anyway,
I was like, get the fuck out of
here. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. And then he asked for coffee.
And then immediately after that,
she was like, "You don't drink coffee," and he's like, "I do. What are you talking about?" He's like, "You do."
I like the chemistry just before then, where it's like, be nice to Julian. He saved your life. Like,
yeah. See, that's what I mean. They're so much better written in this series.
Yeah,
like,
they feel like way more like characters that interact with each other often.
I wish we would have seen something at the end. I just want the comeuppance. I want the revenge. I want them to die, dude. You know.
Also, the harvester virus or whatever this is, it's also not. It's not a weapon of mass destruction to cure Miles in like a few minutes.
Yeah, they don't really explain how Miles is able to like
this
get
whole
him
thing
back.
Is so stupid because they're like, well, why don't we just develop an antidote and give it to everybody?
Exactly, which Julian
are we
apparently
left to assume
did.
that they treated Miles with that muon whatever stuff that was in the central console shit?
I think that was just to neutralize the
I think they just gave him a
weapon.
Yoo-hoo. He's like, drink this. And he's like, I feel
They just
better.
gave him some ginger beer and was
he's
like,
I just need my sugar to levels
and put some icy hot on.
Bit. My sugar levels were too low.
Some icy hot, some Sprite.
Yeah, drink it. Eat chocolate.
Also, like, okay, they could have also just been like, hey, by the way, Federation, we have technology to remove memories.
Yeah.
So if you want us to just lose just this formula, we can do that.
Yeah.
Just let us know.
But
we'll go and do it.
We can't trust you. We don't believe you.
Yeah.
We have to kill you now.
These guys, they do know the Coca-Cola like syrup.
This apocalyptic weapon isn't apocalyptic.
Yeah.
It could have just been easily destroyed by being thrown into the sun, and they could have just wiped their memories instead of murdering them all. It's like
it's also curable.
It's also curable.
Yeah, it's also curable. That's a huge part.
So it's just like why were they're just stupid? It's just stupid aliens. Yeah. That's the problem with the episode. It's
maybe the planet just has shit ass healthcare.
Yeah, maybe they're in the U.S.
It's just
maybe it's just too expensive. Maybe once you're infected, it's done. You can't afford treatment.
Oh, I can't afford the $20,000 single pill that'll fucking cost.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like,
damn you, Martin.
the episode was going really well, in my opinion, until it hit that point where they both show up in the thing and go, "We were in on it together the whole time."
Yeah,
we gotta wipe everybody out, and you're like, "Really? That's the thing going on here?"
Yeah,
like
we bring outside help in just to kill them.
Yeah, like come on.
That's lame, man. Don't be lame.
Yeah.
How lame of you, civilization.
What did I say? I gave it 9.
You gave it a 9, I believe.
I stand by 9.
Okay, I'll give it an 8. I actually do like the episode a lot.
You stole mine. I'm gonna go with an 8 too.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. It's definitely the most important part of the episode, which remains very strong, is the character building. The other stuff around it is like little exposition and like a little bit of whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I think what matters is that like you have that strong relationship building between Julian and Miles. But I also really do like, it seems like Keiko and Miles are a couple and they actually care about each other. Yeah. And you get other moments with other crew being like, fuck, they're dead. And like you see that like Odo's usually like super stoic, does seem a little like...
Oh, yeah. I did get faked out a little bit because the way he started to slowly like walk up as the footage was playing was like, oh, he sees some shit. He's gonna understand what they did. But it wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
Yeah, I thought an 8 too, because like you said, Marvin, there were some really good scenes that just really helped the character building, like when they're in the little underground shelter or whatever, partially. They're talking about marriage and they're talking about past relationships, and then the part with what's his name, Ferengi guy,
Quark, Quarkinator.
Yes. Yeah, just like seeing that softness from him, and that was a really good scene. Like there was just like some really good scenes in this episode that made me want to give it an 8.
And a lot of the time whenever they have like these little filler scenes, at least
usually they're shit.
In TNG, whenever they have like a little filler scene, you're kind of like, that's very good. But then like in DS9, they're like, oh, because they're using them as character moments, they end up feeling like a lot.
The time when they watch the video playback, and you're like, these are all like really good small little scenes, and this episode
or even like when they were
a lot of it.
Even before Quark arrived, when Kira and Dax were just talking about Julian, I think it's just a really interesting way they're talking about it, like, which is completely unnecessary to the plot, but is there entirely in service of character, which I think is an interesting change of what's going on, like they're really starting to worry much more about character development and what the characters mean to the overall show. So What about you, Dan? What do you think?
Dan's definitely pondering hard about.
Oh, sorry. I was scrubbing through the episode trying to find the moment, but I think I agree with an 8. I think I might have like been at a 7 when I got in here, but everyone reminded me of the stuff that makes it better than that. Yeah, the Keiko and Miles stuff I felt was like really strong. I did have issues with Julian not remembering Melora at all.
He was just taken by anti-gravity. That's all. It wasn't
right.
her, so.
I guess so. But like you say, all the little character moments, there's tons of them. They're great. I love Quark's scene, and it's like Marvin was saying, the dynamic between Keiko and Miles, I'm so thankful that it is developing into something more natural.
Yes, it's a lot more palatable.
It took a while, but we're there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't happen in Next Generation.
Well, now I'm curious. At this point, I'm curious if there's going to be like a moment in every Miles Suffers episode where I'm like, it's one of those. Like,
that's
it's like, oh no, we got Miles. Okay.
It's probably the most consistent trope of DS9 is that something horrible happens to Miles.
That's great.
Moving forward, because they're like, well, he's the everyman, so if something bad happens, he's gonna get.
He's like, come on,
like he's the one who got shot, when when they took over the ship or took over DS9 and all that. So
I guess it's gotta be somebody.
Yeah, it's gotta be somebody. If you look at the Discord rating, Imagine Nathan carefully compiled the statistics for us, and according to them, the exact quote, wow, within 1 vote of perfect symmetry, as close to normal as we've gotten, because the average was almost exactly a 7.
What? Wow.
Interesting.
A 7.
Yeah, I think it's maybe.
It's interesting.
I'm not entirely. I think they just considered it like a normal, fine episode. But the general agreement is that the strong part is Julian and Miles are starting to like.
Yeah.
I was in my scrubbing right now. I just saw something funny. It's when they're saying like, "Hey, you got to give us like Julian and Miles back," and it's like, "What? So you can murder them?"
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. Like we gotta kind of murder them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's yes. I don't think we've been, we haven't been hiding that. I guess this is, it's a little harsh, I guess, but
yeah, it's funny.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to us gab on about Armageddon Game. If you guys liked it or didn't,
the title
like
makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, after all of that title is no clearer.
I still have no idea.
I don't get why game. Yeah,
the game part's throwing me off. I'm not really sure.
I don't. But you know what? If you guys liked it or didn't like it, you give us a like or a rating wherever you are: Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, etc. That's it. Also, check out our merch store. Go to fugitiveframes.store. We got a few t-shirts up there for sale, including our ever popular "This Machine Kills Fascist Bathleth" t-shirt and some other stuff. Got a hat there. Got stickers, because people have been asking for stickers a lot. One of our fans, who's super cool, Skellerang, created a piece of fan art, and then we put it up there as a print and a t-shirt. So that's awesome. So just check it out at fugitiveframes.store. We got a list of things there. And also, check out our Patreon and or YouTube membership. Both of those are only $1.99 a month. They get you early access to new episodes. They get you discounts on t-shirts and merch. And they also get you access to the private Discord. Oh, one thing I forgot. The Patreon episodes, I'm actually starting to slowly convert all of them to video because Patreon's video streaming has dramatically improved since we first started using them. So as a result, eventually, because there is like a hourly, monthly limit to the amount of hours of video I can put up per month. Eventually, the entire library will be video, which means functionally Patreon and YouTube will be on par in terms of what they offer, including when we eventually live stream, because apparently Patreon now also offers live streaming. So when we do eventually live stream, it's going to be also on YouTube and Patreon. So that'll be
now more whatever.
I have a question.
Yeah. Now it's more whatever you like, kind
your
of.
taste.
Yeah.
My question is, how does this affect, if at all, the RSS podcast feeds?
Great question. So the RSS podcast feed is unaffected because it converts a version of the video to audio, and that just gets pushed to the Patreon only early access RSS feed. So basically now the only two differences between them are basically, if you just want to stay in YouTube, it's easy for you to just press the join button. Go ahead and do that. You can also go to Patreon to get that RSS feed. YouTube, what I've been generally doing also, because it's just easy to, is whenever I schedule a short, I schedule it as members first. So the members can take a look at it first, and then it'll post publicly whenever it's scheduled. That's a minor benefit, but honestly, the two don't have a huge difference. If you really want that RSS feed, that's Patreon only, though. So that's patreon.com/newbie Star Trek if you really want that RSS feed. So yeah, there you go. Patreon.com/newbie Star Trek. And also, if you guys ever want to send us an email, you can always email us at contact@newbiestartrek.com. That's contact@newbiestartrek.com. This week's emails from Jose. It's a specific question for Ricardo, actually. So, hey guys, huge fan. Some buddies and I have a bet on whether Ricardo can name off the main characters of TNG and the actors playing them, all in one shot and without assistance. Money is on the line. Good luck, Ricardo. Jose. So I figured main cast characters could be nebulous. So let's say all of the characters in the Lego Enterprise D set. I think that should be a fair.
We should. So it's characters and the actors who play them.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with
no, Sarah.
I know I'm gonna say that he can't do it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so go for it, Ricardo. I'll give you one hint. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 characters in the Enterprise D set.
Okay. Jean-Luc Picard.
Of course.
Played by Patrick Stewart.
Okay.
Bam.
It would be Sir Patrick Stewart, but
Jonathan Dorff.
What?
Worf is played by. No, Worf is played by Drake.
Worf is played by who?
Drake.
No, Jonathan Dorff.
No, that's Jonathan Frakes. Jonathan Frakes is Riker.
Okay, sure. That's two.
Maria
I think the
Sirnis.
bet might be decided already.
Maria Sirnis. Sirnis is Troy.
That's technically incorrect.
Yeah, like if they're being nitpicky, you got it wrong.
I think that's close enough.
Let's give him a pass. Let's give him a pass.
I'll say it's close enough.
Let's give you a pass. Let's give you a pass. Okay.
You got the last name.
Jonathan Dorff.
I like where your mind is going.
Jonathan Dorff. Dwarf?
I'm not even sure what character that's supposed to be, but
Worf, dude.
Worf played by Jonathan Dorff.
John Isley? God damn it.
Move on to a different character. Okay, move on to a different character. Okay. There's other characters that you know of. Okay.
Worf's fuck, dude. Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
She plays Kaylin.
Okay.
Galen.
No. I can't say that counts, actually. I cannot say that counts.
Well, I think the bet's decided. The bet's decided. If earlier wasn't doing it, that did it right there.
Well, we'll keep going.
Galen.
It's the problem is he hasn't seen that character in a while.
God damn it. I don't know. I'm past.
Because that character hasn't shown up in a while. Yeah.
Fair. Beverly Johnson is played by... Oh fuck!
No, this can't be done.
Kate McFadden. Kate McFadden.
Pretty close.
And then Dwarf. Who plays Dwarf?
Not to be confused with Gates McKinnon.
Worf. Jonathan Sterling. His name.
God damn, I don't know.
I kind of want to challenge myself to see if I can do it really quick.
Okay, and there's wait. So also 9? Ricardo. There's two more characters. Can you think of two more characters?
Data is Brett Spiner.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Corky? No.
Wrong show? It's a wrong show, but sure.
Beverly's son. I didn't like him. What was his name? Wesley something. He's played by the kid from Stand By Me.
Yes, that's true.
Wesley is played by something Westlake. Okay, sure. There's one more character. David Westlake? No, fuck, dude.
That's a novelist, but sure.
Stand By Me is Jerry O'Connell, River Phoenix, Stanley, Jerry O'Connell, Corey Feldman, and Stanley Ipkiss. No, that's the mask.
Feels like it's like right on the tip of your tongue.
God damn it, dude. Petey? Fuck,
good mask pull.
He has a podcast, right? Doesn't he? Has a podcast?
Yeah,
no, actually,
he doesn't. They all do. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't. He does not. He explicitly doesn't, actually.
Wes Studi? No.
He has a post show for some Star Trek shows, but that's no podcast.
God, dude, I don't know his name, dude.
Oh, I want to try. Can I try?
Okay. Sarah can try. Sarah can try.
Okay. So you said there's 9? There's 9 people?
There are 9 characters that are in the Star Trek Enterprise
Okay, so
Lego set.
Obviously there is Sir Patrick Stewart is Picard. Then we have Jonathan Frakes is Riker. We have Marina Sirtis.
Yes,
Sirtis. Troy.
Yes.
You remember all of their full names. You're only saying one half of each name.
Yeah. Jean-Luc Picard, William Riker, Deanna Troi. Then you have Data, which is Brett Spiner. Brett Spiner.
It's close.
Not Brent.
Brett Spiner.
Is it Brett or Brent? I don't know.
What do you think?
Brett Spider.
Oh fuck! I don't know if it's Brett or Brent. I'm gonna go with Brett. No, Brent Spiner.
Well, continue.
Okay. And then we have Geordie LaForge.
Oh, bam.
LaForge by oh my god. Reading Rainbow.
Come on. Butterfly in the Sky, you know?
Oh my god.
Hold on. What's his name?
To be fair, I also have trouble remembering names, even names.
Tim Burton?
Take a look.
Oh, LeVar Burton. Then we also have I'm missing. Okay, Worf, which is Michael Dorn.
Okay.
What's Worf's last
Michael
name?
Dorn. That's his name?
Yeah, his name is Michael
Worf.
Dorn. Yeah.
What did I say?
You kept saying Jonathan Dorf, which is
my
like Dorf is closer to Dorn.
Yeah.
So that could
Worf
be
has a
why.
last name? I
I
don't
kept getting
really know
tickled
what
by
his last
Jonathan
name is.
as part of every name.
Well, okay, Worf sort of on Earth has a last name in.
Is it the Russian one or whatever? Like weird.
Yeah.
Pachenko.
Okay, hold on. That leaves 3 more. So hold on.
That leaves 4 more, actually.
4 more? No, I got Patrick Stewart.
Oh no, that's 3 more. That's 3 more. You're correct.
There's 3 more.
Because I left data because we have to.
Oh, are we doing like Wesley Crusher?
Okay.
Yeah, Wesley Crusher is Will Wheaton.
Sure.
Damn it, dude.
Beverly Crusher is Gates McFadden. And then we have one more.
Isn't that what it said?
What's the one more that I'm missing?
You said Kate McFadden.
Kate
Is it
McKinnon.
Gates McFadden?
Yeah, Ricardo said Kate McKinnon.
He said Kate
hold on.
McFadden, and then I said
missing?
not to be confused with Gates McKinnon.
Oh, God.
Are we doing Whoopi Goldberg as part of this, or
She's in the set.
Yeah, she's in the set.
Yeah.
so Whoopi Goldberg is I'm so used to Galen, like I'm.
Oh shit! You don't remember?
He's
Like
fucked
I
you.
don't like. Is
He's
it?
fucked
Oh,
you.
Guinan.
Yeah, Guinan. Yeah,
Guinan. Okay,
Yeah,
wait.
yeah.
Am I missing anybody now?
No, you got everyone. The only thing is, I think you actually got it correct. Brent
And the
Spiner. It's
professor and
Brent
Marianne.
Spiner.
It's
Yeah, with
Brent
an N.
Spiner, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So this is a window into our eventual trivia contest between Sarah and Ricardo.
I did it. I did it.
I don't know, man.
Well, the person who sent this email didn't know, but remember, last episode, Ricardo literally forgot my name. So
Did I really?
yeah, you were like, who are you?
No way. No.
Oh my God.
It's literally recorded. So, all right.
Okay,
Thanks
sorry.
for the
I just had to try it for my own personal challenge.
You did.
If this sort of general activity interests you in general, like listener, go to sporkle.com. Have a good time.
Also, go check out our Christmas trivia episode with Scott and Jasmine.
Oh, yeah, that's probably
where
good
they also
stuff.
they went through some of the most difficult Star Trek questions I've ever seen.
Well, yeah, that Trivial Pursuit stuff, it just gets resorts to like, what's the name of the planet of, and
That's
it's
Very
like, well,
obscure.
No, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah, it's very
Obscure
specifically
shit.
what's the name of something, and that is not for us.
You know what's so crazy is that I had a hard time doing this, but I could name everybody on I Love Lucy and the actors.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, and I
you,
could
'cause
not.
you
know.
love Lucy.
I do
Yeah.
You love,
Lucy.
yeah.
It's right there.
All right, Jose, thanks for the email. And thank you guys for listening. Next week, we are going to go back to TNG.
Did he win or lose money?
Yeah, hopefully you won.
Well, he didn't say which way the bet went. I think he didn't want to
please
influence the bet.
update us later.
Yeah.
With who won and what was at stake.
Yeah, Jose did not want to influence the bet, so that's fair.
Okay, fair.
But next episode, we are going back to TNG, and we are finally hitting Sub Rosa. So there we
Sub
go.
Rosa,
Yeah.
Doesn't mean anything
Like
to
delicious?
me.
one of the last bastions of
in a
TNG
way,
memes.
in a way, it is Sub Rosa. Yeah. So Sub
I've never
Rosa.
seen it. I just know about
Samosas.
stuff from it.
Yeah. So we'll.
I don't know about this at all.
I'd go for samosa right now.
Yeah.
Mm.
So let's see how we all react to next week. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Oh Lord. Okay.
Take care, y'all.
Goodbye. Be safe. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year. Yeah. There you go.
Already passed, dude.
I know.
Yeah, we're still within
It's
the
still
window.
got a tiny bit of New Year smell on it.
We're
have,
almost
like-
past the statute of limitations for it, though.
There's
I
been
mean,
a coup and a fucking military. No, it's taking hold, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never mind.
yeah.
There's nothing happy about this New Year. I take it back.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
New
sorry.
Year. New Year.
New Year.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll roll back to
New Year.
stay
Same
safe.
government. Same
Yeah, dude.
fucked
Yes,
up
actually,
shit.
stay safe, everyone. That is
Yeah,
a good
please
piece of
stay
advice
safe.
for everyone right now. So
Take care.
take care. Goodbye.
Bye.
Good night and good luck.
Good night and good
Goodbye.
luck.
Oh, for real.
Hug your loved
Yeah.
ones. Hug your pets.
Yeah, dude. Because they're
And then
burning
dial it
buildings up
in and then amp it up.
Yeah, I love that. I love that advice, actually.
here. Yeah.
If that be if Action Man's
It's just general enough.
Sarah loves it.
I do. I love
if
that.
Action
I love
Man's
that.
catchphrase becomes like the catchphrase for like some sort of like anti-fascist movement, that would be amazing.
No,
Yeah,
damn.
then we'd be forced to love it.
Yeah, I would
forced
love
to
it.
love it.
Unironically, by that, I'd be like, "That's fucking sick."
It's actually
That Action Man affects us to this day. You know, Alex Mann, the Action Man. All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Thurston Howell is the millionaire.
Yeah.
you mean the guy who talk like this?
Yeah.
God, I thought that was a recording
Lucille
of
Ball.
some kind.
Lucy Ricardo. Desi Arnaz plays Ricky Ricardo. Vivian Vance plays Ethel Mertz. William Frawley plays Fred Mertz.
Okay.
Yeah.
From Mertz and
he's doing
Kurtz.
it. He's
No,
doing
you
it.
should have just done what the intro does, and the rest.
No, he's
Well,
doing
no.
I Love Lucy.
I'm doing I Love
That-
Lucy.
That's
Oh, dang
not
it.
Gilligan's Island, you know. So that's a whole
Bob
nother ball
Denver.
game. Yeah. All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.